Hello everyone and anyone, and a bit of a different one today. We're doing another battle report, a lovely 2,500 points of Orks versus Space Marines. But as you can see, I haven't really set up, I haven't really done anything. It's a bit of a blank canvas at the moment, but it's only really just to show you what I really do, and essentially anyone who hasn't played, to show how you set up for a match, basically. So, I am the day before the match. We've got a match tomorrow at 12, so I've got my friend coming over. We've just spoken and we've just agreed on the size of the game. So at the moment, I'm cleared the table, because if any of you have seen it before, I usually have got piles of terrain on here, but it's completely blank today, apart from my boards. So, what have I got here? This is basically going to be the objective board for everybody to see tomorrow, so I'm going to fill in the map. I can see it's all blank, so I'm going to fill that in a bit. We've got a scoreboard, so I believe in taking on the bad moons. He's busily painting up a few of the new ones. He's just got the whatever that new Orc box set was, so he knows all the rules. Apparently he hasn't changed too much. He's got a few extra rules, but nothing too significant. And I might be Iron Hands, but I may change to Blood Angels, because I've literally just had a chat before after I wrote this, so I may turn into Blood Angels for this next game, who knows. So let's have a look at the rulebook, because essentially we're doing this by the book today. I've had a few games and it's got a bit confusing at some point, so I'm actually reread this whole thing, well, not the whole thing, because half of this damn thing is just all about bios and lore and stuff like that, so the juicier stuff's at the back. So this is going to be by the books then. So we're going to look at the battle size first. We're going with an onslaught. That is 2001 points to 3,000 points. So that's what's considered an onslaught. Up to 4 hours. Generally speaking, people who've seen our games, Strike Forces generally take up to about 4 hours. So this is, I'm probably estimating 4 to 6 hours. 5 to 6 hours. Anyway, Mustering Forces. I believe Nick is on the case. He's obviously making his Orks up, and I'm going to relook at mine, because I did have a group here, but that might be relooked at. So we're going with, oh, looks like we've got 18 command points, so I'm going to have to dig up some more tokens for that, because as anyone's watched before, I generally use actual tokens instead of writing them down, because when you start writing down your command points, it can get a bit sort of lost in all the other numbers and tallies that are going on. I mean, certainly I've got enough room on here, but when you're doing it, it's actually better just to throw a coin in the pot. So we literally just take our what we have as command points, put them on the side, and we just throw them into the pot when they've been used. So that is one good thing you could do, guys. I would recommend. Oh, it's just general setup. So obviously in here I've got a nice big, you know, you can see here, it's a big room. I've got plenty of space on both sides. Everyone's got loads of rooms. I even fantastically put these little sort of colour things in, so if anybody wants to change. So we've got bad moons. Bad moons are yellow. So let's change it to, there we go, you can change it to yellow. That's quite fun. And obviously when I play around with all, I press the button again, and when we mess around with all our lights, so I can play around with, turn it all off, have it goes completely green in here. So obviously you're going to be in here for a while, guys, when you're playing these games, so it's best to be comfortable. Definitely, that's always been my opinion. Always make your rooms the best you can, and especially always be a good host. So I generally will stock up with drinks and some food, because you're in here for a long time. You don't want people getting hangry or certainly getting drunk. I certainly wouldn't drink in these games, because I am a lightweight. Obviously heavier weights are a lot easier at that, but to each their own. Anyway, so that's the room. Obviously, it's nice and comfortable. We are in a basement, so it's actually very cool in here. At the moment in the UK, we're actually having a bit hotter down here, so it's nice and cool down here. So again, it's all about, staying cool and friendly and being a good host, essentially. There's all my stuff. So generally speaking, this is all on the table. So I'm going to redesign this in a moment once I've decided what we're going to do as game-wise. So let's go back to the rulebook then. Okay. The rulebook says we're going to do that. That's what that whole thing was about. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So we've done all this. So we're going to determine the mission then. We're not playing a combat mission. We're not playing a incursion. We usually play Strike Force, but tomorrow we're going to be playing a little bit bigger. So we're playing Onslaught. So I haven't even looked at these. So this is actually going to be fantastic, even for me, because I haven't really done any of these. I haven't even looked at them. So generally speaking, you can pick your own if you want to, but I like to be completely randomized, because I feel like since I'm setting up, I might have a bit of an advantage. So I try to randomize it as much as possible. So I've got a dice here. Not weighted, I hope. So here we go. And we've got a 5. So that means we're going to the Pathway of Glory? Pathway to Glory, sorry. page 303. So we're going to have a look at that one. So we'll have a little look through the mission guide. Presumably it'll be capture objectives as usual, you know, stand your troops on objective. That was one thing we were discussing, is what does control of objective and capturing objectives means. So in my games, I am always going to consider you control an objective when you have a unit within range, which means you have to have, so say this is the objective, you'd have to have troops around this area. You can't just go to it and then wander off. That's not how holding points work, in my opinion. So that's how, because I have looked for this book, there is no definitive text on holding objectives, but generally speaking, they say you control it when you're within 3. So I mean, when you control it, means you hold it as well. That's my opinion. I've watched a lot of Sharp. I know Sharp wouldn't leave a point and still claim that he holds it. Anyway, so what else we've got? Place objective markers. So I suppose we've got to really look at the map. So we're going to place objective markers before any terrain's down. So prevent you from sticking an objective marker on the top of a skyscraper or something, I presume. Okay, I can do that then. And then we're going to go through here. So Onslaught is 44 by 90. So this is back in the day, old school map. So this is 48 by 90. So it is 90 around, but I've got to shave off 2 inches on each side. We may just remember that tomorrow. I may put some markings down. I don't like having, I mean, I've already got this, which is sort of breaking the illusion. I don't want another bit of stuff on here. I may turn it into a city map. I'm not sure, because I've got all my city stuff as well. I've been working on all of that. Just makes more sense, because then you can have half city, half green, because I have a lot of green troops. But yeah, having a city as fight is a lot more fun as well. You don't have it in jungles all the time. What was that? So that's the battlefield. Yeah, talked about that. Select secondary. So that'll be done tomorrow. Presumably we can have a quick look at Pathway to Glory's second objectives. We'll do that in a second. It's determine attack. So I never do this. So I always, in these games, I'll just sort of say, you're over there, I'm over here, because I just like standing over here. So we'll do that tomorrow as well. So I won't have the corner I necessarily have. Choose deployment zones. Yeah, we know that. And do that. So basically all game stuff. And we've got more stuff. Yes, we have. So deploy the armies. So this is really for tomorrow. So we will go through this during the game, and if any points come out. But I am leaving this open so I do cover all of this, because I want to play it by the book. Alright then, so what page were we going to? We're going to go to page 303. So it's not too far away. Oh, I had it and I lost it. Sorry, people. It's quite a weighty book if you haven't got a copy of this thing. They could do a paperback, that'd be nice. And just lose all this. I mean, who needs all this? Oh, orcs. I mean, orcs are cool, but who needs all this extra chaff? Good lord. Right, Pathway to Glory. So this is the first time I've seen it as well, people. So we're learning this together. Blah, blah, blah. This is High Command has ordered you to discover the hidden entranceway to a long-lost webway portal, part of a network of ancient pathway through the stars. If your forces can find and secure this portal before the enemy can, street advantage are vast. Okay, that gives me an idea of how I'm building the terrain. So it's some sort of long-lost web portway. So maybe out in the mountains somewhere? Okay. Mission rules. Okay, search in... So... Is this the primary? Okay, let's have a look. The area of the battlefield within 12 inches of the center of the battlefield is a search area. Ooh. In this mission, you can control an objective marker labeled A. At the end of your command phase, remain blah, 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 blah. Okay, so it seems to be... Oh my god, right, it's going to be quite a difficult one. This is going to be quite interesting. Okay, I'm going to have a quick read through and I'll come right back to you and then have a quick tell you something. Because if I've tried to figure it out while we're doing this, it's going to be a bit hard. So give me a second, let me read through and I'll explain what this mission's about. Okay, I've had a read through and I think I get what this game's about. So essentially, we are going to start on either side of this table, and the center point is going to have a giant search area. The main point of this game is to hold either this one, or this one, and that's to do more so with the secondary objectives, but you do obviously get these objective markers in your deployment zone as well. So for your primaries, all you got to do is control 2 or more objective markers, so you get 5 points for just owning your ones in your own zone, or indeed if you're in these 2 zones, you know, just 2. Then it's another 5 if you control 3, and another 5 if you control more than your opponent. So you can only gain 15 victory points. Yeah, that's right, victory points. Yeah, come on, points. There's too many terminologies that sound the same in this game. Victory points, yeah, per turn is 15, and you can only get 45 for the entire game. So you can only achieve 45 points in the primary objective and 45 points in the secondary objectives. So it's up to you to do the math and see if you can get all of that. Obviously, primary objectives don't change. Essentially, it's sitting your troops on objectives essentially like chickens on eggs, can you sit your guys on there as long as possible and hatch some points. Whereas secondary, you can have a bit of play. So Orks have just had their update, so my opponent tomorrow may have some crazy Ork one he might be wanting to do. I've certainly looked at the standard Space Marine ones, and they are so bad. I'm looking forward to potentially getting the well, I play Raven Guard and Iron Hands at the moment, mostly, but I'm hoping they get some better secondary objective, you know, the actual chapter ones. Anyhow, because I certainly know the Death Guard have a fantastic set of rules, which I certainly am very envious of. But we might play this one. So the secondary ones are basically search this area. We're looking to find a portal. So in the middle of the map, actually, there's going to be some sort of giant search area that I've got to set up. And then presumably there's got to be 2 landing areas, or 2 areas the 2 opponents have come out for if we're thinking of narrative-wise. And it's whoever can get to it first, really, I suppose. There's not much points in all these. You get 1 point for searching. So basically, any unit, apart from characters and vehicles, can go in here and search at the end of their movement phase. And by the next command phase, they'll get 1 point. But also, they'll get an additional point for each one of these they control, the A-marked ones. So if one group, presumably, I think this is right. Yeah, this is per person. So each one you. So technically, if you have people sitting here and here, that's 3 victory points plus 1. Yeah, so you can get 4 victory points. So there's, and that's 5 per turn. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, because you can't earn all 15 in one go, otherwise that's that one gone. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I'm cool. So that is just basically plonking them down somewhere, and if you haven't got anyone doing anything or shooting anything, they might as well try that one if you take that one. Obviously, we've got the standard secondary objectives as usual, so we may just go with those. I tend to go with the maps one, the games one, because it's a little bit more fun. The whole idea of playing this game is supposed to be narrative, not just throwing dice at each other. If you want to do that, go to Vegas. Okay then, so I'm going to go back to the rules, I guess. So now that I've had a little look, I guess we're going to look straight at building this place up, I suppose. So, it's not open hostility. Yes, it is. Is it open hostilities? No, it's not open hostilities, it's a match play. Like I said, big book's too big. They need about 12 more of these. And put in different colours, that'll be my idea. So, I've read that, I've done that. So I've got to put the objective markers down. Okay, I will come back to you all once I've cleared the table. I've written some things down on these, and I've placed some objective markers, and then I'll have a little talk about putting some terrain down. All right, back in a moment. Okay then, so first gripe of the day is I didn't have, I've got 6 objective markers. I didn't realise these guys have 8 objective markers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So that's kind of annoying, because I usually use the things on the floor, on the table at the moment as command points. But I don't even have enough of them for this game, because it's 18 command points for everyone. So you can see those tiny little stacks by the wall over there. That's everyone's command points for tomorrow. I've already spoken to my opponent. He's already busy writing up a giant orc list, so that's going to be fun. But anyway, here's the objective marker. So presumably I've got to put some deployment zones down here, and that's going to be the center table, and at the back there we've got the 2 there. So since we've matched up everything here, so we're going to go back to our rules here. So we've placed the objective marker. Now we've got to create the battlefield. So the players now create the battlefield and search range. Missions are played at rectangle, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so essentially, Nick's often been giving me free rope. Obviously, I am a fair person, so I'm going to go and set this up however I feel. So the idea behind this is there's supposedly like a portal here. So I'm going to play around with that idea. I might use this sort of square that they've already built and use some tiles and sort of build something inside a jungle. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I think I'll go with. So I would do a time lapse, but frankly, I don't want to see you see me going back and forth, umming and ahhing. Not at this point anyway. So I will join you back once this map has been inhabited by a bit of terrain. Right, back in a bit. Okay, we're back, and it's now inhabited. So I did start off with it being a jungle idea and having this as a square. But then I've created all these lovely things, and I'd like to show them off in the next battle report. So, this is the map as it is. So, I did tell you the map sizes have changed. We haven't got the whole 90, or is it 90 inches from here to the end there, but the sides have to be cut off by 2 inches each. So I've very cleverly got these sort of containers which are about 2 inches a piece, so they're just lining the sides. So just we'll remind ourselves that we can't go up there. Some bits are sticking out, so like this bit here, you can actually go onto this bit, but you won't be allowed onto this bit. As you can see, it sort of runs up that way. Yeah, so it's kind of blending the limitations into the map, as you would do in video games. Like, people have walked into an invisible wall, like Fallout was always like full of invisible walls. So, what have we actually done? So, I had to obviously move all the objectives, so we've moved them all back. So, we've got potentially one objective there, and we've got an objective there. And the third one, which is in there, sort of deployment zone, is there behind this big rock. Same with this one, we've got one here, but I didn't want to put it behind the big rock, so I'll put it on top. Make it a bit of variety, give us a bit of difference. And then you got one here, and there's one over here. And they're following two in this deployment zone. So I've laid out, so you see where these yellow counters are there. That'll be one deployment zone, so they've got this sort of area here to deploy in. So we've got 2,500 points each. And then you see the blue markers, they're going to be going around here, and you can deploy anywhere in that bit. So what do we have then? We've got plenty of line of sight blocking. So if I put you down on the table, you can see for yourself, it's actually quite blocky. There's not a lot to be seen. So everybody's going to have to move forward, or you're all going to have to move up a little bit onto these bits so you can get a better line of sight from everything. So I may take that into consideration. Obviously, I'm going to send a photo to my opponent showing the map. He's a traditionalist player. He's like a narrative player, so he won't give a monkey's what the map looks like. And I shouldn't do either. I shouldn't, just because I set the map up, I won't be sort of doing snipers and stuff like that. Against Orks, snipers are useless anyway. Right then, so that is our map. We've got, so we can probably go back to see what we're doing next. So obviously we are going by the book. So we've done, done that. I've created that. So I guess now I've just got to wait for the next player. So let's see if we can get ourselves a player. Right, back in a second. Okay, opponent. Hello. Not the part of the opponent I want, that's fun. Hello, how you doing, dude? So, as you can see, obviously, Orks need to get down. We're starting to get the Orks out. Obviously, we're not deploying. He can't deploy out of the zone. So, this is in the ether. Where do Orks come from, generally? Well, this is going to be a taking on from our previous game, because it's the same teams, essentially. So, you won the last one when we were taking over a spaceport. So, essentially, we're now deep within the city, which you guys just invaded. So, the idea of this narrative is that this thing is supposed to be a webway. So the center of the pitch is a webway. So this is one of my Ghosts of Terra I suppose it's like regenerative portal. Essentially, that's how we get back to our galaxy, and we can come back and replenish ourselves. The Orks are looking at it, and we don't like people looking at it, so we're going to try and defend it. So I would say I'm going to be the defender, since you beat us last time. You'd hardly be beating us then defending this, if we're on the same map, I suppose. So that's that determined. So let's have a look at the book then. So we've got to, where did we get to? We've got to select secondary data. So we've done that. We've gone for some killing shenanigans, so we've got it on the scoreboard. Here's the main gist of it. So the Orks have gone for green tide, which is being all over the place. So I think you said it's either being 2 set of quarters or in all 4 quarters for more. Yeah. While we stand, we fight. It's keeping the very important Orks alive. So 3 of them. So that's the max. Well, it's the top pointed models, and obviously you can choose them if there's some of the same ones there. And he's gone for psychic rituals. He's got a Weirdboy amongst his ranks. So that's got to get to the middle of the table and perform 3 rituals. Rituals. Yeah, that's it. I think it's like 3, isn't it? It goes off on. So it's very rare that's not going to go off. And so that's 15 at the end of that, but you can't get more than that. So that's 15 victories each for those. And I've got bring it down. So I'm vehicle hunting, thinning the ranks, killing everything, and engaging all fronts. And I'm trying to be like the Orks. I have to be in 2 or 3. No, I think I'll double check that, but we'll look at those towards the end of the battle rounds. So there's our secondaries. So that works out. I've made sure we've secured all our objective markers, because they can sort of, with so many Orks and Space Marines on the table, they're going to start moving around. So ideally, I've used blue tachyon, a very concentrated power that holds objective markers to place. So what have we got now? Determine attacking. We've done that. So what are we going to say? What percent do you reckon? Are you looking at it? What would you say is the defensive quarter, and what's the attacking quarter? I'll let you call these bits. I've done everything else up until this point. So what? It's kind of gone for powers. This one's certainly got more of an area to deploy in than this one, but I think, well, either either. So should we roll for it?
We can roll.
Yeah, should we roll for it? So what do you want to call 1 to 3?
So it's quarters, yeah?
Yeah, well, it's the half. So basically, what's the defense half and what's going to be the attacking half? So what do you want to call this? Do you want to call this attacking or defense on? So this is...
say 1, 2, 3.
That's attack.
And 4, 5, 6, yeah.
Okay, so this, yeah, it says attacks at that corner. Okay, gotcha. So the attackers are coming from that corner. So that means Orkies are coming from that way. Okay, that makes more sense. Right, going by the book. So we've got that. So that's basically done that. So the Orcs are going to deploy over there. So we're going to declare reserves and transports. We'll do that in our deployment, obviously. And so we're going to go to deployment. So we're going to deploy armies. Okay, then. So we're going to turn off the camera now because this is going to be a very long deployment. And we'll come back to you when everybody's in position to kick each other's heads in. Cool. Right, back in a moment. So we managed to fit all the Orcs on the side to do some introductions. So we're going to do some introductions then. So this is 2,500 points. So this is Onslaught. So we did start with 18 command points. So how many command points are you starting off with?
I am now down to, because I'm also taking a Spearhead detachment, so that's -3.
Yeah, I got that.
And then I've also taken extra gubbins, so that's reduced me by 1. So I believe, yeah. So
we'll get.
yeah.
We're at 14, 13, somewhere down there. Okay, so we're facing bad.
14, yeah.
14. So we're facing bad moons, as everyone can see. So the yellows, with the yellow lights, with all the yellows. Actually, looks very nice here. So what have you got? What's the traits then? So this is obviously new bad moons. So what do new bad moons get?
This is the new bad moons. So the new bad moons, they have their new ability, which adds 6 inches to the range characteristics of all Dakar and heavy weapons.
So these guys got extra range now. Well, just the heavies, but still, that's
anything with heavy or Dakar.
Do they get to re-roll anything anymore? Re-roll once?
No, they've reduced a lot of the re-rolling stuff that goes on in the Orc army.
I noticed Dakar doesn't really turn up anymore.
Well, no, they've got a kind of pseudo rapid fire.
Okay.
So the way it works is now that bad moons get +6 inches to the range of characteristics of their Dakar and heavy weapons, and also each time a model with this culture makes a ranged attack on an unmodified wound roll of 6, they improve the armor penetration characteristic of that attack by 1.
Which is good because Orcs generally are quite low AP, so those extra ones, it's basically almost rend, but obviously generally rend rules are -4 for some reason. But yeah, -1's always good. Next one.
Okay, so
what else do we need? Have they gained anything else you want to mention?
So I mean, generally, Orcs still are a bash army. They're going to want to go in and start smashing face, putting a chopper into the head.
Hence, we've got a lot of boys.
So here we go has changed. So it's not reroll 1 or more of the charge rolls. You have to reroll all the dice in the charge roll. Ramshackle is now a catch-all trait for most vehicles.
Yes,
each time an attack is allocated to this model, unless that attack has a strength characteristic of 8 or more, you subtract 1 from the damage characteristic of that attack to a minimum of 1. So that goes on all the trucks.
Okay,
goes on battle wagons, death dreads. It goes on the mech guns too.
It's basically anything with a vehicle keyword.
Yes, unless it's a Stomper or Gorka Naut or a Morkanaut,
and
because they are Titanic now.
Gotcha. Oh, they've been okay. Yep, gotcha.
Okay, so and also mob rules change. So while this unit's within 6 inches of a friendly clan mob unit that is not under half strength, this unit is never considered to be under half strength. So they've not. It's not a case of 6 inches of this unit 30 boys. I have now leadership of 30. They've now changed it to that you're never considered to be under half strength.
Okay.
So
it made a bit more.
They kind of weakened the Orcs in that sense, but I think that's necessary because it was ridiculous going. I don't care if I'm leadership 30.
yeah. Well, they are brainless, so I can't make sense that they wouldn't realise when they're in trouble.
So. Beast Snaggers is now a keyword, so anyone with the Beast Snagger keyword, each time a model's ability makes an attack roll that targets a vehicle or monster, you add 1 to the attack hit roll. So I've got some Beast Snagger boys that I'm painted up.
And it is, I think.
And also every model in this unit has a 6-up invulnerable save.
Nice. So that's something similar to what I've got later on as well.
Okay, so that is pretty much most of the stuff that's changed. That I can cover briefly.
So that's going to be.
We'll go through some other bits when it comes to them in the game.
Yeah. Right then, so let's have a look at your HQ choices then. So what have you got then for today?
So we have a battalion detachment which is being led by the War Boss.
Yep.
So there's a War Boss in Mega Armor. So he has got a big shooter on the top of his armor.
Yep.
He is also armed with a Ooge Chopper, which has been replaced to the relic chopper known as Headwhopper's Kill Chopper. So Headwhopper's Kill Chopper essentially doubles his strength. So he's going to be strength 12.
Nice.
I believe, because War Boss's is still strength 6, if I remember correctly. Yep, so strength 6 is now strength 12. Essentially it's a big chopper that it's -3, damage 2, and each time an attack is made with this weapon, on a modified wound roll 6, you add 1 mortal wound on the target in addition to any normal damage.
So like Executioner's status then.
Yep, so he's also in Mega Armor. Warboss is now come with a 5 invulnerable save finally.
Yep, okay, built in then.
Built in. And also he's taken the Warlord trait where he's Dead Ard, Ard as Nails.
Extra toughness?
So Ard as Nails essentially means that you -1 to the wound roll against him.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's very good. That's quite a random one. Okay.
Yes. So we also have a Weirdboy.
Where's he at? There he is.
So the Weirdboy, he has got the extra Gubbins stratagem. So he's been given the Super Cyborg body.
As illustrated.
Yep. So the Super Cyborg body essentially gives him a 4 invulnerable save, and any time an attack is allocated to this model, half the damage characteristic of that attack.
Very nice. Keeps him alive.
So he's going to be pretty tough.
Bit of a sponge.
Okay, then we have a big mech in Mega Armor with a custom force build. He also has a custom Mega Blaster and a Power Claw.
And 2 bricks.
And he's also got a mech job on his custom Mega Blaster called Extra Custom. So essentially it becomes D3+1 shots from his custom Mega Blaster. Also, he's taken the Big Boss stratagem, so he's now got a Warlord trait of his own. He's got the Best Armor Teeth Can Buy, which essentially gives him +1 to his armor save.
Okay, so he's
so he's on a 1-up armor save.
Okay.
And also he gets... Let me just double check. He also gets an invulnerable save.
Is that the same with like my camo cloaks of Space Marines? Because I get 3-up save of Space Marines, but if you get camo cloaks and you're in, I think you get like 2, so it's all 1-up save. But it's like, isn't it irrespective because we're going by the rules? Any ones
still fail. It just means essentially that if someone comes up to him with a AP -1, he still gets a 2-up armor save.
That's the one. So that's what I was saying for my troops. And
and also the Best Armor that Teeth Can Buy Warlord trait gives him a 5 invulnerable save.
Nice. So that's 2 with well, we've got 3 invulnerable saves here so far.
Yeah. We also got a Painboy.
Yeah, got him. The Doc's in.
Yep, the Doc's in. So that's pretty much the HQ.
Cool. Oh, and he's got a little.
Yes, my Warboss has now got his own little pet runt with his banner because it's Warboss Scabsnick Ironhead, and that's the Ironhead banner.
Does it do much, or is it just gorgeous? It's just looking fantastic. It's great. It's really good. I really like it. The thing is bigger than him. Oh dear. Right then. Okay, so we've got the HQ. So
we've done HQs.
Troops.
So troops. We've got 30 boys. So 30 boys all armed with sluggers and choppers.
Yep.
The boss knob has got his big chopper.
Yep, that's our boss knob there.
Okay, and then we've got the beast snaggers. So
yep.
boys over here.
So these are just standard. So nothing extra on these guys.
So we've got the beast snagger boys, the new type of boys.
Yep.
So they are 20 boys.
It's finally some new models for the Orks, eh?
So and there's a boss knob, and he's got the power snapper.
Very, they've gone with very sort of primeval, haven't they? They've gone with like pelts and yeah.
Well, these are meant to represent the kind of more feral aspects of the Orks.
Orks that have been left on planets a bit too long.
Well, they're just like hunting.
Oh, that's all right. Someone's got to get the meat.
So he has a power snapper, so that's a new melee weapon, which is a +2 strength, so it's strength 7 with that, -2 and 2 damage.
Is that its pincer thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the power snappers is the little snips there.
Cool. We can help the mech out. The mech boy, Medibot. What's he called again? Painboy. Pain. Not really want to hear when you go into the doctor's surgery.
Okay, and then we've got another 30 boys, all armed with shooters.
We've got
some big shooters in there, so there's 3 big shooters in this mob of 30. And then we've also got a boss knob with his shooter and a combi rocket launcher on it.
Cool. Yeah. It looks like that looks like an old bolt gun one. Looks like someone's. Yeah. Cool.
Okay, then we've got.
We're going up a level, aren't we?
We've got fast attacks.
So
we've got 2 Boom Dakka Snaz wagons.
Yep. So they're just standard maker. You haven't put anything weird with them.
So one of them has been upgraded to have the custom special, which essentially gives it more shots.
Yep.
Then we've got a custom booster blaster, which I converted.
Very nice. Looks like something out of Gorka Morka.
Yes, that's the idea. Then we've got tank busters. So a unit of 10 tank busters.
And you've got a squig with them.
No, these represent the other 2 because I
have
enough bits to make.
No, well, they're a better shot than an Ork any day of the week.
So we've got the one with rockets. Nothing fancy there, just rockets. Then we've got 3 mech guns. One's a tractor cannon, and the other 2 are bubble chuckers.
And these are the ones. I wonder if we can get the shot of those. Are these ones with your custom? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you've been playing it. So we've got Windows XP, and we've got Missile Command.
So
what's that one? Is that Missile Command?
That was the this one's the Blue Screen of Death.
Oh right. Yep.
And this one was the Missile Command, which made sense because it's maybe an anti-flyer cannon.
So you've definitely earned your extra. So you get extra 10 points if you're playing these games for painting them. That's an extra. Yeah, it's definitely earned his points there.
3 trucks.
Yeah. Anything on these again? They just got the new rules, which so ramshackle and all that.
Okay, then we've got flash kits.
Yep. So these are these are the pirates, aren't they?
So these are the orcs that have a bit too much money and like to show off, and they've got their own little guns, which are called snaz guns. They kind of spend a lot of time customising and buying bits, getting them all made up.
Very much like today's, like in today, people just getting trussed up. But instead of gadgets and phones, they have big guns.
Okay, then we've got 2 death dreads.
Oh, just the 2. Only the 2. All right, what have we got on these then, bad boys?
So they're just armed with power. They're just armed with their dread claws and a scorcher. So that's 3 dread claws and a scorcher on these.
And that takes us all up. So how many points are we looking at then?
2,500 on the nose.
On the nose. Right, so we saw all this. So I have got a lot to work through. So we'll come back to what is relatively a very small opposing force. Right, back in a moment. Right then, so the relatively smaller force that's going to be taking on the Orks then. So we have I believe we have a Spearhead and a Patrol. So I'm already costing myself 4 command points to start off with. There is no sort of beginning stratagems I really want to do. But I have obviously done I've done 1 relic, I think, and some bits and pieces. But yeah, so everybody's seen my Space Marines before. The only thing we've really got new today is my Assault Marines, but we'll come to them in a second. So then, we're running with Iron Hands chapter tactics. So that would be everybody gets a 6-up shrug for any wounds, so mortal wounds and other wounds, and all vehicles. So I have got 3 vehicles here today, and those will be acting like they've only taken half the damage or double damage, something like that. Essentially, their damage table isn't reduced too badly. Obviously, they'll be using their stratagems as usual. They have a Devastator Doctrine tactic, which essentially means they can reroll 1s and they don't suffer any penalties on heavy weapons. So reroll 1s for heavy weapons as well. Right then, so we've got some characters. So the Warlord today is going to be our captain in Gravis armor. They've got the Warlord trait. So they've been upgraded to a chapter master. So they can, in the command phase, we can tell one squad you can reroll any hit rolls rather than just the 1s. They've also got the Chapter Master Codex trait, which essentially means they, at the beginning of their command phase, as well as getting their command phase, if they're on the pitch, they can get another command point. So we've got a bit of a command point farm. I've also paid to give them another trait. So I believe I've given, or was it a relic? Or no, it's a trait. And essentially, oh god, I've forgotten which one it was. But yeah, it's all about punching and shooting this one. We've got a lieutenant with no extras, just the regular Primaris lieutenant. It's got the Neo like Volt pistol and Mastercraft Power Squadron relic shield. Primaris, and then we've got a regular. The only actual, apart from in the vehicles, well, the Predator and the Interceptor, we've got a regular standard Firstborn, and we've got an Apothecary. He's also taken the what do you call them? The chapter traits. Essentially, he's the top Apothecary, so I get boosted things. I get to resurrect. Yeah, I get to do selfless healer. So basically, I get to resurrect someone, and I get to use resurrect 3 wounds rather than D3 wounds. Just speaking about the Warlord, which is that one, and then we've got Iron Father with them as well. So obviously we're playing as Iron Hand, so I can take this character as a character. So he gives units with infantry units within 6 inches a 5 invulnerable save. He can also give any Iron Hand unit a 1-up on their hits, and basically he's a giant tech marine, so lots of repair jobs as well. Plus it's got the Forge Bolter, it's got the giant axe, lots of fun shenanigans wise there. We got a 4-man squad of aggressors. This is coming with, even though we've got the grenade packs on the back, we are outfitted with the Flamestorm today. So we're looking at overwatching today, really, with our Flamestorm gauntlets. So just the 4 of them today. We've got 3 Eradicators. So that's with the heavy melter rifle. So 2 heavy melter rifles and with a multi-melter. Obviously, the aggressors used to get double fire. Now these guys get double fire, so they sort of trade them off for that one. I don't know if I like that really, because the ridiculous amount of shots on these would have been handy against Orks. We have 10 assault intercessors. So we've got WYSIWYG, so everyone's got what we've got. So we've got a plasma pistol and a thunder hammer on that one. They've got some fun stratagems, but essentially just standard troops. Speaking of standard troops, we've got, oh no, that's our heavy intercessors. So we've got a squad of 5 heavy intercessors with a heavy bolter. Nothing else really on those. one squad of 5 intercessors. Well, this is what 2 lots of these, and they've both got a grenade launcher, and the sergeant has a chainsword with the rifle. Squad of hellblasters with the everyone's got assault variants. So these are assault bolters. So these are going to be 4 strength dash on the AP, but 3 shots all the time, and plus they're assault rather than rapid fire. Same with pretty much everything here apart from the Malta guys. With the hellblasters, they've got their strength 6 minus 4/1. So that's going to be handy, but they get 3 shots apiece. Then we got the tanks. We got a Predator Annihilator, 2 twin Laz with 2 other Lazes, and we also paid to have the Stormbolter and the Hunter Killer. The repulsor execution of all the trimmings, so we've gone for the Laz, the big Laz gun one. So 2 shots on that, but it's ridiculous strength. So it's like strength 12 or something, so it's quite good on that one. So hopefully we'll be picking off some vehicles with that one. And last but not least, I'm going to try, it's not a green battle board today, so hopefully I won't miss this thing. We have the Stormhawk Interceptor. So today is your day, buddy, otherwise I'm just going to put you in a hangar somewhere. So that is and this is again 2,500 points. So you can see the big difference, kids, here. So it is cheaper getting Space Marines, but ultimately you have less fun because you get a lot more things to play with. Right then, so we're going to do some deployment, and we'll come back when we're going to roll off to see who has the first turn. So back in a bit, guys. Right then, so we're all deployed then. So we have the Space Marines with a very nice, tidy line that is all about from the Codex. So they literally got 2 groups here essentially. You've got more of the we've got more of the Gravis armor stuff here. Got the Intercessors in the middle there, and then we've got the Assault. And so we've got Primus standard armor, then you've got Gravis armor down this way, along with the bigger tank. It kind of matches. And we've got this. I had to calculate this because they could fly off the board. Anyway, we'll discuss it later if that becomes a problem. And the Orks have just done Orks. They're actually done really well. So we've got 30 Orks here. We've got the 20 Beast Snagger boys in the middle there, and we number 30 Orks here, and then obviously they've dotted all the vehicles in between. So you've got, now I'm going to try and remember this is more from me, so you've got the boss in here with the Mega Knobs.
So this one's the Flash Gits. Tank Busters.
Oh, that's our War Boss. So War Boss in there. So these are basically troops in here, and that's our HQ in there, along with everybody else, and we can see all that. So without further ado, then we'll go back to our book, check our rule book. So we've done that. We have now deployed the army. So we just got to determine the first. So we're now going to roll off then. So dice to go. 2
and a 1.
And a 1. So I get to decide who gets to go first, and because I'm playing this strategic-wise, I'm letting you go first.
Okay.
So we're going to go with Orks turn 1. We'll come back to you when we've had some movement. Ooh. Right then, we've got some moving, so everybody is presumably pushed forward. Those Orks have moved forward, have they? Yes, they have. Okay, so we're going to do some advanced rolling then.
Okay, so we're going to do this Death Dread here.
Oh, he's going first, is he? He's going 3.
So it's going 9. So it's going to...
Oh, so because he's moving and advancing at the same time. Gotcha. Roger.
Okay, and then
yep.
Dread here.
Yep.
So
same again. He's right next to his buddy.
So we're just going to...
Yep, so they're not firing unless they've got assault weaponry, but I don't think it'll reach.
Okay, then we've got the boys.
Boys coming in.
So they're going
9. Excuse me. So I was reading up all your stats as well, because I feel like I needed to know some stuff last night. Cute. So they're in there.
Okay, and then we will be advancing the big mech, so I'll do that quickly now.
Yep.
Just so that we know where he's going. So he's going 9. So nice order consistency.
Yep, so everybody's a lot. Well, so we'll come back when these have all moved up.
So the Painboy rolled a 6.
Oh, so he's actually in the front, but he doesn't have to.
So he's going to
he can advance.
11.
Oh, he's in there. Nice. So he's in with the boys.
Okay.
And obviously your tanks, not tanks, your artillery's not going anywhere.
Nope, and then we're going to do the Beast Snaggers over here.
Yep, so they're going under the building.
So they're going 9.
So they 5 still as well?
Yeah, they're 5,
okay.
So they're going 9, and then the Weirdboy,
yep,
he's going 10.
Okay, so that's a pretty good move. Alright, we'll come back when we have moved on a bunch of Beast Snaggers. Right then, Orky shooty time. So we're going to start with the backfield. So we're starting with, was it the bubble chocolate? No, it's not the bubble. Tractor cannon. And that's going to be aiming at my boy here, I would have thought.
Yes, it's going to be shooting at your flyer.
Yep, no problem.
So the way that the tractor cannon works now, the tractor cannon is a single shot. It's 48 inches, but I get additional 6 because I'm a bad moon. It's strength 8, -2, D3 plus 3 damage, but against a vehicle that can fly, that attack has a damage characteristic of D6 plus 3, and against an aircraft model, add 2 to the attack's hit roll, so they're going to be hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 3s because of hard to hit.
Yep, so hitting on 3s then.
Okay, so just the one?
So we're going to, it's just one shot.
Yep, here we go. It's a hit.
Hits, strength 8.
A tough of 7, so 3s. Yep, wounds.
-2.
-2, so I've got no save, so it's going to be 5s. Oh, no, it's already damaged. It's already on the board.
So it is d6 plus 3 damage.
Okay. So, over to you. So 3 automatically. And, it's for the 4. Not a bad start though, is it? You actually hit the damn thing. Right, I'm going to find out how many points this is now had to take off. So 4 wounds off the Interceptor. Right then, bubble chuckers are chucking bubbles at the...
We're going to do the aggressors.
The aggressors, okay.
Okay, so the way that these work, you have to roll d3 for each of them to see what they actually shoot.
These are the fun ones. So what's first?
So we're going to do the first... so we're going to do... So that's number 6. So that's a dense bubble, heavy 1, strength 10, -4, d3 plus 3 damage.
Okay, so that's probably one of the way it gives aggressors.
And the next one is a 1. So it's a big bubble, so it's heavy 3d3.
Okay.
Strength 6 -2.
What would you like to do first?
So we're going to do the heavy 3d3.
Okay, so there's nothing I could put on my Gravis troops to help them out.
So that's going to be 1, 4, 5 shots. Hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s. Oh, but no daka.
No, not now.
So 4 hits.
Strength 6.
So this is 3s.
So 4 wounds at -2.
-2. So that's at 4, is it?
Oh, actually, one of them will also be at -3.
Oh, okay.
Because of bad wounds.
So the -3 is going to be a 6 up save.
So 1 damage.
Oh, no, sorry, 5 up save because I've got an invulnerable save. So there's only 1, is it, for that?
Yes, yeah, so they're all 1 damage, these ones.
Oh, the only one, apart from obviously the big one. Oh, these ones, yes, gotcha. So that is 1 damage off them, so I'll remember that. Let's put 1 here. 1. Oh, hang on, I've got to do my shrug. So shrug's on 6. So he doesn't shrug, so that is 1 off the aggressors, starting off. Okay.
And then
you got 3 more, which is going to be on 5. Yeah, so it's still going to be 5s, yeah, because it's invulnerable, that one. So 2 saves, cool, finally, and shrug on a 6. Oh, he's going what? Yay! It went off right, so nothing on that one. So just 1 wound for that one. Okay, now the big one.
The dense bubble.
Yeah, so hitting on
strength 10, so that's 2s.
So strength 10. So this is these guys warping its way into these poor fellows.
So wounds -4, actually -5 now because of bad wounds.
So 5 up and vulnerable. That's a what's the damage on this one?
D3 plus 3.
I'm not going to pay for a reroll.
So that is
4 damage.
D3 plus
5 damage.
So 5 damage.
So 5 shrugs then, but it's only on 1. So he's got 2 left to go, but I've got to. So he's got 2 wounds left, and I've got to shrug all of these. So 5s, no 6s, sorry. That is nothing. That is 1 dead aggressor. So yep, that's fine. Cool. Right then, so we'll plink you off. We're going to plink you off from the side. See you, dude. Right then, last one down. So that's your artillery, my friend. What else you got to fire?
So we're going to do the first boom Dakasnaz wagon over here.
Yo.
So this one's going to be first of all shooting its mech special.
Mech special, cool.
Let me just double check. It's 36-inch range.
Oh, it's definitely reaching.
But if I'm at half range, which I am, I get my full allocation of shots because of Daka.
Okay.
So it has 14 shots with its mech special. So 4, 8, 12, 14.
Yep.
So these are hitting on 5s.
Okay.
And we're going to be shooting at the Hellblasters.
Yeah, Hellblasters. Okay.
So hitting on 5s.
Oh, I'm going to choose an attack thing. So I've realised it's going to be attack. So I've now been charged with choosing an attack. So I'm spending command point and I'm going to give them the gene war right. So wounding on 4s for these guys. So let me get one of my many command points and put it in. Oh, I've got to make sure I've got the right deductions as well. So I think I started for 14. So I've now done to 13.
Okay, so these are strength 5. Wounding you on 4s though, because of your transhuman physiology.
Yeah, so 4s.
Okay, so 4s. So that is 3 wounds at -2 and they're 2 damage each.
Okay, so I'm going to, so this is my damage save. So before I do this, I'm going to spend another command point, which is this is the Iron Hands one. So this is 1 command point for this one. And this is basically turning my 6 up shrugs to 5 up shrugs. So 4 up shrugs, sorry.
So 3 arm saves first at -2.
-2, so this is going to be 5s. So 1 saved,
2 wounds each.
2 wounds each. So this is going to be first one. So I'm looking for 4s. So 1's all right, and 1's got 1 wound.
Okay, and then we're going to be doing its big shooter.
Okay, 2 seconds. Yeah, all done. Yeah, that's all done. Right. Okay, what are we doing? So we're going.
So the big shooter from this also.
Yeah.
At the same target.
So Hellblasters again. Yep.
Yep. So these are hitting on 5s.
That is a 2. That's a weird dice. It's got a weird blemish on it. So you got 3 of those. Yep.
Okay, she's hitting on 4s because it's now by grot.
Oh, okay.
And then it's hitting on wounding on 4s because of your transhuman. So 1 wound at no minus.
No minus. So this is a 3-up save. Saved. Okay.
Okay.
Right then.
So we're going to do the next.
Yeah, you got another one.
Snash wagon. So this one over here.
Yep, and going back into the Hellblasters.
So it's also going to Hellblasters.
Yep.
Actually, no, we won't. We'll go into the Primaris guys.
Yeah, the Intercessors here. So there's two squads here. So which one?
We'll just do the front squad for now.
Yeah, the one closest to it. Yep.
Okay, so this one's got the suit type special. So rather than 14, it gets 16 shots.
Okay.
If it's
so these guys are obviously not because I can't spend any things on. So these guys. So we are near the profit, but I don't really do anything. Anyway, they got the 6-up stroke and being high in hands. So good luck, guys. 10 up, guys. Right, what we got? So looking for 5s, are we?
5s to hit.
Oh, lots of 6s there. That's relatively good for an orc.
Okay,
Half.
So strength 5, so wounding on 3s.
Yep. Don't get light cover on the bottom.
Okay, so these 2 are additional -1.
Okay.
So it's these are -3.
So 6-up saves.
And 2 damage each.
So fail. So 2 damage apiece. So first Intercessor shrugs on 6s. 1 Intercessor dead, and second Intercessor. So 2 from the first squad done.
Okay, and then another 4 at -2.
4 at -2. Oh, I do have my. No, I don't. So 4 at -2. So this is going to be 4.
5s.
5s? That's going to be 5. So 1 save. And
these are 2 damage each.
So that is 1 dead squad of Intercessors. Cool. Right, go. 2 seconds. I'm going to remove them, and you're going to figure out what else you've got to shoot.
It's Rivet Cannon.
So custom booster blaster is next, everybody.
So it's shooting its Rivet Cannon.
Yep, which is something to do with welding.
Yep.
Well, not welding. Riveting.
It's going to also be shooting at the aggressors.
Yep. So they've got nothing to hide.
Okay. So this is 9 shots because we're in DACA range.
Yep.
So 3, 6, 9. So these are hitting on 5s.
Yep. 5s on my aggressors. 4.
4 hits.
4 hits.
These are 7.
So this is 3s.
So we're on 3s. So
and
so
there's
those are they're at -3 with these ones.
So these are going to be 5-up saves. And these, how many are a piece?
2 damage each.
Okay, so this is okay. So
-3 because these are bad moon. They've got 6s to wound.
So yeah, we've got using our invulnerable saves. It's 2 invulnerable saves, cool.
And
1 failed, so 2 shrugs. That's 6s. So one off my aggressors there, so he's down to 2. Okay. So you've done this guy, those guys, that one. What we got here? I'm guessing it's just the trucks and stuff, isn't it?
So
moves like a truck.
So we're going to be shooting our tank busters.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course, you hang out the sides, don't you?
So they're going to be shooting at.
Oh, what's he going to shoot at?
So because they're in a truck, wondering whether to shoot your gladiators.
Oh, the old repulsor executioner.
Repulsor.
Yeah. I wish it was the variant or the Reaper. The Reaper would have been very handy against orcs. Two twin assault cannons. What's it called? Onslaught Gatling cannons. What are you gonna do?
We're going to.
You're gonna miss anyway. You've had so many 6s today. You're gonna miss anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
We'll shoot the.
You're gonna go for that, okay?
So these are D3 shots each. So it's 10 of them. So it's 10 D3 shots. 2, so 3.
Oh, so you just people that one doesn't do it. Oh, that's looters, isn't it?
So the tank busters. So see how many shots they get first.
Yep.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
11.
10, 11, 12, 15.
8. Oh yeah, plus 3, 11. Oh, we got it. 2, 4, 5, 6,
7,
8, 11,
14,
17,
17, 20, 23 shots.
Yeah, 23 shots. Cool. 23 coming in. So this is going to be. What are we going against? We're going against the
Interceptor.
Yep. So this is going to be hitting on 6s.
I get +1 because it's a vehicle.
Yeah, hard
So
to
I'm hitting on 5s.
So hit. Hard to hit.
Yeah. So usually I'm hitting on 5s.
All right. So you're back to 5. You're back to 5 again. Yeah. Cool.
So 5s.
Still good.
Okay, so these are strength 8.
Suffer 7, so 3s.
So 3s. So these ones are at -3.
Yep, so 2.
The rest are at -2.
Okay, so let's... Hey!
Gonna have to cut that out.
We're okay, everything's okay. Right then, so we've got 2 at... so this is going to be...
-3.
So this is going to be 6s. 1 saved.
So that's 3 damage.
It's 3 damage already. So let's put that on. Oh, 3 shrugs. So 6s. No, so that's 3 damage.
And another 4 at -2.
That's 4 at -2. So I'm just trying to get these down. Always try to do all your things at the same time. Right, so these are going to be 4 at...
-2.
Yeah, so this is 5s. And save 2.
And they're 3 damage each.
These are 3. Oh, good lord. Right, so first one. That's 3 damage, so he's down to 3. He's exploded. So, does he explode on a 6?
Burn.
He doesn't. He's just off the pitch. Well, he didn't get a chance to fail me. It wasn't your fault this time. There we go. So he's down. Okay.
I was just trying to save you the hassle.
Yeah. There's no resurrection. I don't think you can bring him back. He's not part of a squadron. So, that is that.
And then lastly, we've got the Fashkits.
Yep, in here.
So they have a 30-inch range because they are bad moons. So they get an extra 6 inches to the range. So we're going to be again shooting at the aggressors.
Okay.
So they have 3 shots each. There's 5 of them in there. So it's 15 shots.
Yep.
So they're hitting on 5s because they usually hit on 4s, but because they've moved, it's hit on 5s. So 5s to hit.
Not as good this time.
No.
Well, you've had some pretty good rolls so far.
Strength 6.
Then
3s to wound.
yeah, you're going against aggressors, are we?
Yep.
Okay.
So
3 wounds.
So that's 3 wounds. One of them is at -3.
So
the others are at -2.
So it's all 5s anyway. 5s up then. 1 save.
2 damage each.
2 damage each. So first aggressor. So this will probably kill off the first one. That's 1 dead, and last one was 2. And that's just 1 off wound, so it's 1 more of them. Okay. And that leaves you with 1 wound. That it?
That is my shooting.
That is your shooting. Righty ho. Right, we'll come back to you with more. Well, you haven't got anything else to do. No charging can be done. Nothing else. So you got to just do some totaling. So we'll come back in my turn 1. Right in. As I expected, there's not much movement going for the Space Marines because they're just sort of they're just waiting for the horde to come towards them. So I had some command stuff. So essentially, I got my command point for having my warlord on the field, and I managed to farm another one back. So I'm going to my apothecary now. He's going to basically selflessly heal and bring back a aggressor. So aggressors come back, and the other one is now healed, and he gets to do that for free. So that's quite nice. So I got an aggressor back, and the squad's sorted out. Would put on another... Who have I lost? I lost an entire Intercessor squad and aggressor. I might get another aggressor back. Obviously, can't do anything about the Interceptor. He is gone. So, we're just looking at, I believe, this is more familiar than anybody else, what we're going to fire at. So, we're probably going to...
choose one.
Yeah. So? No, you can't choose. No, you're not choosing.
I said you've got plenty to choose from.
I've got plenty to choose from. You're absolutely right. But what on earth? What's going to be beneficial? So, I think I'm going to shoot my big stuff first. So, let's do... So I've given this one the +1 from this guy. So basically all the other guns are set because obviously this gets his own built-in +1. So what we're going to do, this has got a D3 +3 damage. So are these 8, aren't they?
Sorry?
That's 8, isn't it? Sorry, I point the camera. That's 8.
What do you mean?
8 wounds.
Oh, 8 wounds.
Oh, I don't want... I know it's going to be 3s anyway, but...
Yeah, the death dreads are 8 wounds.
Okay. If I go with that one, he's more centered, but I don't want these... Basically, the idea is to knock these back, so I think the best idea, but we're only talking inches here. No, let's do it. Let's start from the front and work our way back. Okay. We'll do the Eradicators first, because they've got a lot less guns than this thing. This thing's might take a while to go through, so I might leave him till last. Right then, nothing to do with you guys. The aggressors can't do anything apart from look at people, so it's going to be that. So you get to fire twice for these guys. We are in our first phase, so in Heavy Doctrine, you obviously get another +1 to our heavy weapons, so they're hitting you with -5 now, so that's quite good. And they get to double up their 5 because of their weird rule, and they get to reroll ones because they are in Devastator Doctrine, and because they are. So they're going to be shooting at, you can point. They are going to shoot. What's the wounds on this thing? Is that 8 as well?
What, the custom booster blaster?
Yeah.
Okay, so the buggies, they are. Let me just get them up. So the.
Anyway, is anybody in that?
No, it's not a transport.
Okay, don't worry about that. I'm going to aim at that. So I'm going to, because I can't read, so I'm going to aim the front with those guys. So I'm going to aim at your Death Dread, because he's toughness 7, isn't he?
Toughness. So I'm getting used to all the new stats. They have changed.
Yeah, because some toughness have gone up, but then again, the steel hasn't probably got up to anything.
Death Dread's a toughness 7.
Cool. Okay, so we're going to be firing one melter rifle, but twice. And then we've got 2 melter rifles twice, and then we've got 4 shots from a multi-melter. I'm not going to spend any weird stratagems on this guy because I'm going to save my wounding 6 doubles up on my beast snaggers, which my hell blasters can hit. So we'll do the because these are different to them. So we're going to be hitting you on 3s, re-rolling 1s. So this is against your Death Dread. All hit. Okay, so 3s and not re-rolling 1s, unfortunately, because I'm nowhere near a lieutenant. Oh, that's a shame. So 2 get through and 2 don't get through. So these are -5. Any save for them?
Yep,
so
because I'm in the range of my custom force build.
Yep, so you get
6 up in vulnerable saves.
So 2 6-up saves for your Death Dread.
No.
You got 6, but not combined, not 10. So this is going to be 2 plus 4. So that's 6, and then 2 plus. He's a Death Dread, and that's a wasted melter shot because I could have split that up.
Doesn't explode.
Doesn't explode. Okay, so that's the obliterator's done.
Chaos.
The eradicator, what they're called. So that's one of them down. You done then, guys. So could I have then my heavy bolter crew? It's a weird one. So these haven't got the dashes, but they do because yeah. So I got 3. Oh, well, look at these. We're looking at our heavy intercessor. So they've got the assault one. So 3. So it should be 15 shots, but it's not. It's 12, and then it's the heavy bolter which gets 4, but it is damage 2. So they're going to go against your. I think I'm going to do a bit of measuring because I think I can reach the boys. Right, so check the stats out. So we've got these Hellstorm by bolt rifle. So they're strength 5, dash, and 1 damage. So this should be good at killing orcs. So try this. So these are against the orcs. So this is going against these boys next to that Death Dread. So we're hitting on 3s. I can't re-roll anything, so getting rid of those. Okay, wounding on 4s this time, and nothing I can do about these either. 1, 2, and you get your t-shirt save. So, that's actually alright. So you've got 1, 2, 7 t-shirt saves, unless you get your, you got a 6-up save anyway, don't you?
I have a 6-up t-shirt save or 6-up invulnerable save.
Both. You get either one you want. What do you reckon is going to do it for you?
So, what damage are these?
1 apiece.
Okay, so 6-up saves. So 1 save, and then because the unit's in range of the Painboyz.
Yep, 6 up again. Shrug. So 3 die. Okay.
So 3 dead boys.
3 dead boys. Okay, so hang on there because I've got a heavy bolter coming in now. So heavy bolter hitting on 3s, 2 shots, wounding on 4s, 1 wound, and that's going to be dash. So that's no save apart from you got your invulnerable save, and it's going to be 2. It's going to be 2 for this because that's 2 damage.
6. Double 5.
There we go. So that's 4 boys from the heavy intercessors. Righty-ho. Like I said, I'm going to leave this guy to the end. So I'm going to spend a command point, if that's all right, Nick. No. So, okay, I'm not going to spend a command point. I am, I'm sorry. It's called methodological firepower. So essentially, I've got to choose a unit, and then I've got to choose an enemy unit. And essentially, I have to shoot. There's no way I can not shoot any other units. So I'm choosing my Hellblasters, and they're firing at your Beast Snaggers. And I've already done the measuring up.
So while you do that, I am also going to... What strength are they?
Strength 6.
Okay. So they'd be wounding on some toughness 5, so you'd be wounding on 3s. So I am going to use a stratagem called Toughest Squig Hide. So for 2 command points, it takes me down to 11. So essentially, it's transhuman physiology.
Wounding on 4s this time.
So you can only wound me on 4s.
Cool, I'm absolutely fine with that. So while we're doing all of that, I'm going to go and dig out 30 dice. Okay, back in a moment. Okay, so here is 30 dice. We're going to shoot them at the Beast Snagger. So I'm re-rolling any 1s and 2s, hitting on 6s. Hitting on 3s, sorry. That doesn't count. I'm not hitting on 6s. Right, so I'm going to go and do these rerolls. So with the Chapter Master rerolls, we've got 23 hits. So we're wounding on 4s because Orks have basically got using their transhuman physiology, but it's Beast Snagger only. What was it called again? Squighide.
Tough as Squighide.
Squighide, like that. So I'm rolling 1s for this one because of my Lieutenant, and 6s on here explode. So 6 is a double. So here we go. Okay, so not too bad with the 6s, my friend. You've got 2 of those. So basically, let's take so the 1 I can reroll. Let's get all the 1s and reroll those. Okay, we'll be back in 1 second, people. Right then, so 14 managed to get through the Squighides. Now they've got what's protecting them now?
So basically, they just Beast Snaggers just get a 6-up invulnerable save to represent all the scar tissue and bionics they have.
Essentially, they're kind of like nerve in a sense. They're a bit numb to pain. Gotcha.
Okay,
so 6s. Looking for any 6s. That's pretty good.
So
5. So that's 9 dead.
So yeah, 9 dead.
9 dead beast snaggers. Right. Oh, thank you very much. Right, we're going to have to see what else we're going to shoot. Right. So we're going to shoot. We've got so 4 las cannons against a truck, and then the hunter missile is going to go into the other truck, and the storm bolter is going to go into the wagon there. No, that's the one. So we'll do the 4 las cannons. So the 4 las cannons into our truck over there. There's nothing I can really do on these. Nothing I really want to. It's -4 at this moment anyway. Okay, so hitting on 3s and re-rolling 1s. Of course, it's a 2. So wounding on 3s. Yep. 3 wounds. Finally, something coming through. So these are -4. So any saves? No saves. So roll these individually. So we're looking for 10. Oh, that's a 3. That's a 7. So I could do this. I'm saving room. Damn! I'm gonna pay to re-roll that. I know I could go. I know it could be the same. I know it could go down. But that's the way it comes. Boom! It's gone for a 5. And does it explode on a 6? It doesn't. It goes a 1. So he's fine. Right, that's you. What you do with that? You got to get some boys out and pile out. So the hunter killer missile then into the truck over there. So we're going to be hitting it on 3s. That's a hit. Strength 10 versus 6. So this is going to be 3s again. No, and that's not. So that's a dud for killer. And finally, last but not least, we've got this fine gentleman on the thing, and we're going against the wagon. So hitting on 4s. Sorry, 4s. Sorry, 4. There's 3 of those. Toughness 6. So 5s. No, can't do that. And so this would be dash.
No, loses wound.
Hey, well done, Storm Bolters. Okay, I believe that is. Oh no, I've got a few more things to shoot. So I've got loads of more things to shoot. So I'm not going to rush myself here. Right, I'm going to do a bit more measuring. Well done, Predator. We managed to get rid of a truck. We'll see what we're going to do. Okay, not forgetting our intercessors though. So we've got a 5-man squad. So we're going to fire the frag grenade out of the launcher into the beast snaggers, and then they've got their auto bolt rifles. So this is dash. So yeah, there's not much to fear from the Orks here. We are re-rolling 1s. Yeah, are we? I'll do some measuring for that. It's 6 inches in the aura. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, so we're re-rolling 1s. These guys. It was the other guys who didn't get re-rolls. So these are bolt guns. So it looks like we've got a majority of them in. We didn't. Did we specify? No, it's wrong. So this is going to be 5s. Re-rolling 1s. Not a 1. Well, 1. 2. 2 at dash, my friend.
So.
Oh.
So.
Oh, you got your vulnerables? Have you got a shrug?
No.
No. So, just 1 dead. And then we've got the frag grenade going off in them. So because there's 11 of them. Oh no! Oh no, because I selected. That's fine. Right. So that's going in. So in they go. So hits on 3s, wounds on. Well, toughness 5, aren't they? Oh, so it didn't go to, at least it didn't go to 6, so it's 5. 2, and reroll on the 1. That's 2 at, well, hang on, that is dash. Yeah, because it's it's assault weapon, so no, that's fine. So you do get your 6 save. Hey, one of them. Right then, so now it's just the catastrophe that is my repulsor executioner. Okay then, so we're going to, I've talked about this. So we're going to do 2 of the heavy laser into the middle wagon here. So this is going to be hitting on 2s, and I'm re-rolling 1s because I'm Iron Hands. 2 hits. So this is strength 12, sorry, versus toughness
7.
It's 7. Oh, that's a shame. So these are 3s. There's nothing I can do about the wound roll for this one. So if I fail the wounds, that's it. Fail the wound, I've got 1 wound. So this is minus for ridiculous. Yeah. So that's that. So this is D3 plus. So that's 5 wounds off the wagon.
Okay, so it's got 5 left.
Okay. Right. So we've got then it's Icarus Rocket Pod, which is this weird thing at the back. It's going to go into this buggy. So it gets D3 shots.
Which buggy?
This front one here, because it's the only one I can reach. Okay. Just that one. So it's 1 shot hitting on 4s because no, it's 3s. This one. It's the Iron Hail that doesn't get it. So that's a hit. Strength 7 versus toughness 6. So 3s. No, that's that one. Okay, what else was we had? That was all the things I'm aiming at vehicles. So it's just the small arms stuff now. So we've got the heavy onslaught Gatling cannon. That's going to go against the Ork boys there. So this gets 12 shots. And we're plussing 1 to all of these shots because of the Tech Marines clemency or that, whatever it is. So hitting on 2s. I should remember that for the other stuff. Oh well. The equivalent optics won't really go do. So 2s, and I'm re-rolling 1s because it's heavy. So all hit. So this is going to be strength 6 versus toughness 5. So this is 3s and no re-rolls. And these are going to be -2. So that will just go. Oh, they got their invulnerable save. So they got 7 boys there for whatever save. They've got 6 up.
6 up.
And they've got a Painboy there.
Yeah.
Oh, so they can do 2 lots of 6s, please. Let's get some of them. Okay, nothing in that one. Oh, and then everybody gets a shrug. 1 gets a shrug off that, so 6 boys. Right then, so there's 6 of them dead. Let's keep firing at them. So while you're over there, Mr. Nick, I'm going to take some shots at you with my heavy bolter, if that's okay.
No.
No, alright. So hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. 6 hits. Wounding on 4s this time because it's strength 5 versus toughness 5. Oh, that's a lot better for you, Nick. 1 hit. So that's -2 damage. So yeah. No, and 2 to shrug.
Nope.
No, right. So that's a heavy bowler. Right. I'm gonna have to do some adding up now because I think it's just strength 4 stuff now. So I'm just gonna see how much strength 4 stuff I was in range, and we'll just figure that in one card. Okay, this thing has a few anti-infantry weapons again. So I think I've got these 8 will be hitting on 3s because it will be hitting on 4s, but I've given it a +1. So these are 3s, and these against your boys again as well because there's no point. That's pretty good. So that would so that's a miss. So these are going to be wounding on 5s this time. We've got 4 through that time. So that'll be -2. So it's going to be yep. So your 6 up save, your 6 on Vaughn, and then your shrug. Okay, 4 more boys. So I've got another 4 more stubbers coming at them. So hitting on 2s this time. Rerolling the 1. No, still 1. And it's going to be 5s and 6s. 2 of those get through. And 2 6-up saves. 1 and 1 shrug. Hey, what's the one down? Okay, so I'm going to have a quick look now, ladies and gentlemen, but I believe that is my turn over. So that is the end of turn 1, ladies and gents. That was, so let's have a look. So we lost a squad of Intercessors, and we lost an Aggressor. And we lost, obviously, the Stormhawk Interceptor as well. Whereas the Orks have, what forgot? We've taken a truck off, and we've taken a bit out of the Beast Snaggers, and we've taken a fair chunk out of those boys as well. Now, I know they've got green stratagems they can bring, so I think the idea is to keep these boys alive and just keep them low numbered, but I'll see how that works out.
Backstrap doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, is that not a thing anymore?
I can't bring them back.
Is there no Ork? Oh, well, I was prepared for that. Oh well. Okay, so, yeah, that is the end time. We're going to look at some results. I'm going to go to the toilet. You didn't need to know that, but that's just how it goes, how my mind works. Right, back in a bit, guys. Okay, so we had Ork command phase, and we've had Ork movement phase. So we've had, these guys just moved up. No advancing from here, but the majority of this advanced. So advanced, 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 Most of the variants.
The shooter voice did not.
They did not. Yep, that's good to remember. Right then, what are you up to? You're doing psychic powers now, so we haven't got anyone in the middle, so that presumably that means you're up to...
Weirdboy is...
He's doing that next, but...
So the Weirdboy is...
Oh, he's there, yeah, he's within 3. Yeah, you can do his psychic ritual.
So he's going to do the psychic ritual.
So, pass on a 3.
Okay.
Come on, Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes! Snake Eyes! Come on!
No.
Damn. Right. So that goes off. So he's got.
Ritual.
So we'll put a tick on that for there.
Okay, and then we are going to cast the jump.
Who's that going on?
So we're going to cast it on the.
So we've got some beast snaggers, we've got some mega knobs, and we've got some boys.
Alright, we are going to cast it on the mega knobs.
Mega knobs around the corner. Yep.
So I need to cast this on a 7.
Okay.
No.
Oh, it doesn't go. So that's it. So at least you got your psychic ritual, which is cool. So can you grab put a tick on it, because I'm never going to remember that one. So you need a tick for your psychic.
I'll just make a. I've done it once.
Right, yeah. So you got that one. You got one down. Okay, so no more psychic shooting then, my friend.
Shooting. So we are going to start with the tank busters.
Yep.
Who are in their truck. They're pulled up nicely just to kind of unload their missiles.
Who are they going to aim at?
Into your big tank.
Okay.
So I get +1 to hit.
Yep.
So I am hitting on
4s.
So that's D3 shots. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 14, 17, 20 shots.
So we'll be doing maths again soon next week. We can't add at this moment. Haven't worked for a few weeks. So how much was that? 16?
20.
Oh god. Right, 20 on 4s. No rerolls though. Right, he's going to pick out what this thing's whizzed and hit. Well, not worse, not terrible, but not great. So these are...
I've got a nice stratagem.
Are they 7, are they, or 8?
Strength 8.
So 4s again.
So 4s.
Oh.
So we've got
3.
3 wounds at minus.
No, 2 wounds at minus.
1 at minus.
There
3.
we go. So, this is against my big beef. So I think he's a 3 up. So what do you get? So is that -2? Was that?
So that's -3.
-3. So we're going to do a 6 up save for that one.
Okay, takes 3 damage.
Right, we'll do some shrugging. So it's 3 shrugs. No, that's 3 damage off that one.
Okay, and these are on 5s.
So how many we got? 2. Saves on 5s. 1 save.
And
3 damage.
3 damage. Yep.
Yep. So 3 shrugs on 6. No, that's another 3. Okay.
Right.
I don't like that way around, but I'll figure out what the 6 minus. We know that's -6. He's not on 6 left.
Right.
Wait, maybe.
We are now going to shoot with the booster, the custom booster blaster.
Yeah.
That's a snag wagon, that one. So your booster blaster is the one in front of the. That's it. So the booster blaster is going to shoot at the tank also.
Yep, tank again.
With its Rivet Cannon.
Okay.
So it is in Dakar range, so it's going to get 9 shots.
Hitting on 5s.
Yep, hitting on 5s.
Yep.
Okay, so
you got through?
2.
2 get through. So what strength?
Strength 7.
Okay, so this is 5s again. 1.
So that's at minus.
Yep, that's what you
3.
wanted. That's what you wanted. So a 6 up save. That's not a 6.
And it's 2 damage.
2 damage, so 2 shrugs. 6 up. Hey, 1. So that's 7 damage now. Don't worry, I'll make sure this is reversed in a second.
Okay.
So that is. How many more has he got? He's got a shooter, isn't he?
Now we're doing the Snaz wagon. So this.
Sorry.
So this one.
Oh, is that all the shots from it?
So that's all the shots from it.
Okay.
Yeah. So the Snaz wagon is going to shoot into the aggressors.
Yes, we went from here, here, and now here. Cool. Aggressors, yeah. 2 seconds. What am I going to do? What's the damage on this bad boy?
2.
2 damage, and what's the strength?
Strength 6.
So you're wounding on 3s.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do transhuman if that's all right.
Okay.
Transhuman on my aggressors. So they're going to be wounding now on 4s. So we can still hit them first.
9, 12, 14, 16. So this is the one with the suit up special. So it's going to be hitting on 5s. Because it's at full Dakar range. Okay, so wounded on 4s.
Yeah. And I think I might keep my hull blast around.
Okay, so those are at -3.
Yep.
And these are at -2.
Well, we're still in. We still got the invulnerability stage, so we've got 2. So these are all going to be 5s anyway, regardless. So.
And a 2 damage each.
Yep. Okay. So we'll do. Well, we can do all the saves at the same time. So this is going to be 5s on. Let's go first them off. So 5s firstly to save them. We've got 1 save, so it's against those. Now I'm going to do damage. I may do my Iron Hands doing damage one, which is basically... Am I going to do it for them? I'm guessing you're going to attack my Hell Blasters at one point, but they're doing alright at the moment. Let's put the one on the Hell Blaster. So he's going to do the Iron Hands. We feel no pain! Essentially, they get to turn their 6 drugs to 4s. So what was that? 3 of those, wasn't it? And they damaged a piece? 2, so it's 6 of those. So let's do 6 shrugs of 4+. So 1, 2, 3, that's 1 dead and 1's off. Didn't really do much though, and that would have, yeah, no effect at all. So we had 4 wounds plink off, so that means 1's got 2 wounds remaining and 1's dead.
Okay. Then the Grok's going to be shooting this big shooter.
Yeah, so it's 4s and 5s.
So
4s, and then 4s.
And it's strength 5, so 4s.
Again.
So 2 wounds,
and then there's
1's at -1.
-1, okay.
The
Okay.
others are normal.
So -1 then, so this is going to be a 4-up save. That gets through. So I'm going to shrug on that one. So 4. He's dead. No, sorry, he's down to 1. And then 1 left, so this is going to be...
save, 3 plus.
3 saves. Okay, so down to 1 wound on this guy. Okay. Right now.
Okay,
So you. Hello, you. You got you. Do they advance, though?
No.
No, they're all right. They're good to go.
So we're now going to do the flash kits.
Yep, they're in here. Tucked away in there. Is it literally just the... you got your backfield as well, so haven't you?
So they're going to be shooting at the eradicators behind your aggressors.
Yeah, so they haven't... I've got no specials I can put on them. Cool.
So these guys will be hitting on 5s, because they usually hit on 4s, but they've moved.
Okay. Oh, that's not looking good. Great for me, not good for you. Oh, so 2, no.
Okay, so strength 6.
They're being too flash, they're checking out the fangs.
So 1 wound.
1 wound.
-2.
-2, so this is going to be, would be, that's 4, no, 3 up, 5 up. Ah! It's an invulnerable save. Oh, you're looking for the damage. Right, come on, I've got to make a save.
-2, 2 damage.
So I've got to make a save. No, and this is against my eradicators again, so there's 2 damage, so 2 6s, please. 1, so 1 damage. So they're down to 2. In there, son. Right, okay, so that's them done. You need to go, young man.
Okay, so we're doing the other Snatch Wagon. It's going to be into your Hell Blasters.
Yeah, makes sense.
This one.
You're in Dakar range.
In Dakar range, that's 12 shots.
Yep.
4, 6, 8.
And they've got his targeting squiggles at 5s.
Nope.
So 5.
So 5s.
That's better. That's a lot better. Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, this is strength 6.
So 3s.
So that one is at -3.
Yeah.
Those are at -2.
So let's do the -2. So we've got, are these 2 damage apiece, are they?
Yeah.
Oh!
Damage apiece.
Oh dear. Right, okay, so these are 2 damage, so these are going -2, so these are going to be 5-up saves. Oh, I'm really bad on the rolls today, so that's 3 potentially dead, and then we've got a 6 save. So no, so that is potentially, so let's do 4 saves then. So we'll do the first marine then. So first marine, you've got 1, so he needs to save 1 of these. 1 dead. Let's put you down, get rid of that. So we're going for the Hell Blasters, they've been blasted to hell. 2 6s please. No, another 1 dead. Another 1 dead. Come on, 1 6 at last. No, 4 dead. Right, I'm really going to have to stop thinking about replacing my hands. I can't believe how low rolling these things roll. Okay, so that's 4 down. Okay, well, what's next?
Okay, and then it's Big Shooter.
Yep, so...
Which is manned by a Grok, so it's hitting on 4s.
Yep.
So 2 hits.
2 hits.
And strength 5.
So
1
1
wound.
wound.
No.
Oh, no. Strength 5, so 2 wounds. Because there's no gravis there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fine.
So there's 2 wounds, no minus.
So 3. So, Watch this, ladies and gentlemen. This will become a 1 and a 2, a 1 and a 1, or a 2 and a 2. Guaranteed. I'll put money on it, in fact. Nick, do you want to put money on it? That
No.
No? You should, because you
gambling,
know I'm not going to save these. But there's your 1, and there's... Oh, it was a 4. Oh, you tried to define
Right,
it.
gives you half.
So I get 1. Can anyone tell that I'm getting quite bitter about this? Yeah, I am never going to Vegas. Never. I mean, I will... Anyway. This is for another day and another video. Right,
so we've got the shooter boys over here.
Okay, we've still got more
So
shooting.
we've got 3 big shooters. So they're going to shoot.
Yeah.
Big shooters at the Hellblasters.
They're going back to Hellblasters, yeah, makes sense.
So hitting on 5s.
That's better. Thank you. Thank you.
Going on 3s. Nope.
Thank you.
And then the boss knob is going to launch.
He's got a rocket. Yeah, so
he's got
still,
his rocket launcher. So
still
D3
5
shots.
Still 5, isn't it, for him?
Yep. So
2.
2 shots, hitting on 5s.
Come on.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's all the shooting done. I think
Not
that's
yet.
pretty good. Oh no, you got your
My
artillery.
artillery.
Your
Artillery.
artillery.
Artillery. So we are going to shoot the bubble trucker.
So you need a book.
I just need to know what mode it's shooting in. So that's the bone breaker, mech guns. Right. So we are shooting the bubble truckers at your aggressors.
So these are the guys with 4 wound. Yeah, these
Oh,
they've
no,
got transhuman and they've got.
See if actually I'm able to even see. We're shooting the Hellblasters. It's not going to be able to see your aggressors.
Hellblasters? Which ones? Are you? They're going over there, are they?
So they're able to see
Yeah,
us.
they can see them.
Okay, so we're going to see what mode they're shooting in. So we've got
2 mediums.
2 wobbly bubbles.
So
These are heavy D6.
Okay. And 8 minus 3. Okay, cool. So,
D6 shots.
oh, for 2 shots. Not good.
So hitting on 4s.
That's a good one
And
for
both
me.
miss.
Both miss. Bad bubble truckers. Bad. Right,
And then
lost.
the tractor cannon.
Yep, over there in the corner. And he's got no flyer to fire, so he can't make the vehicle here, but he can probably make this vehicle. Oh no!
No, you can't see that. Right, but he's going to shoot the intercessors. It's going to hit
Yeah.
these intercessors.
Yeah, look at
You can
that.
see one of them.
They can see, yeah, they can see all the way down there. That's not problem.
Right, so against non-aircraft, it just gets +1 to the attack's hit roll, so it's hit on 3s. So
Pretty good.
Hit on
Pretty good.
So 3s, strength 8, so 2s.
Very
And
good.
it's -2.
Minus 2, so 5s. There, safe.
Yeah.
Safe. Okay, so any more shooting?
I will be, yes.
Good lord.
So I am going to be doing...
I'm just going to stand here for a bit.
So we're going to have the tank busters do showing off for a command point.
Yeah, they're having another go.
So they get to shoot again.
Yep.
So they're going to shoot their...
That's these guys.
Oh no, it doesn't work. No, it's not. It doesn't work the way I thought it did. Okay, no, never mind. So never mind
Add that
that.
back. Get yourself a command point back.
So I thought it was going to allow me to shoot again, but it doesn't.
No, it's just basically add 1 to your hits or something, is it?
Yeah, so I'll get.
They've done that a lot across the board.
Right, so we're going to be doing the flash kits then.
Yeah, flash kits are in here. They didn't do very well last time. Let's see if they can make an improvement.
Okay, so they're going to do their gun crazy show offs there.
So they swapped over to the net. It's kind of like how the aggressors move their shots, double shooting over to the eradicators.
Okay,
Everyone
so
just
they
jumps
have to
down.
Shoot the nearest. So it's going to be
My boys, my
the
aggressors, with all the trimmings on. Yeah, they're both equal.
So we're going to do the aggressors.
Yeah, okay. So,
3,
flash kits.
6, 9,
So we've got their flash guns.
12, 15. So
Okay. So you got 3 wounds to get. Yeah. 8. Okay, we've got some hits. Yup.
okay, so this is strip 6.
top-
Top transhuman.
So 4s. That's very good.
Right, so those
3.
are -3,
So it's still going to be 5 ups. It's all going to be 5 ups anyway.
and they're 2 damage each.
Okay, so it's 4 of those at 5 up. My invulnerable save from the iron fibre. Try 4, not 5, Tom. Oi, on the table. That's failed. So we've got 3 fails.
So that's 6 damage.
6 damage. So we're going to roll off for the first marine. So he's got, this is 4 up strikes for these ones. So 4 up. Press the button. Right. So we've got 2 4s, please. Right, so 1 wound. So is he on 1 wound left? Yeah, it's 1 dead aggressor. Okay, so I've got, what was it, 2 more to go through. Right. So 4s on this one. So 1 wound off him, and it's, oh, this could finish off the squad. That's the squad. Damn it. Such low rolling today. Very bad. I mean, I really shouldn't play this game, but oh well. I keep doing it. I bought these miniatures at this point in time. Until I throw a model at someone and I can't physically, I'm not allowed to play, I will keep playing. Right then.
Okay, so that's that. So I do not have any...
Charging?
Nope.
No?
Nope. No charges. Because I did not declare my war. Not yet, anyway. So.
Yes, we are.
So that's the end of my shooting.
Are you happy with that? You've got some Meganauts sitting behind a rock here. Is that what they like? I thought you were going to do something with them.
I tried to teleport them. I failed my psychic.
Ah, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. Right then, so that is the end of Orc turn 2. Cool. So what have they done? So they're out. They've got someone in control of that. It's 3 inches away from that. I would say it's 3 inches there.
Measured.
Yeah, 3, and plus there's a little bit extra.
These all done in command phase.
So you've got way more. So yeah. But we'll see what else. So green tide is basically getting to quarters. So you are getting there.
I will now score.
Is that in your next command phase?
That's at the end of my turn.
So you're.
So at the end of this battle round, I'll get it. So as long as I've got.
Oh, so I've got my go first. So yeah, gotcha. So it's not the end of your go; it's the end of the battle round. Gotcha. So it's basically the end of turn 2 if you still got these 3 wagons here.
No, it's in my quarter. So I've got these 2 quarters. As long as I keep more than 11 models in these 2 quarters.
Right. So you're not on the bumper one. You're on the diet one. Gotcha. Okay. So got to figure out all these things. Okay. So we're going to do some bit of. Well, I'm going to figure out what the heck I'm going to do. Right. I'll come back to Marines advanced turn. Oh, we'll see in a bit. End of Space Marine turn 2 moving. So we've had the Hellblasters move back from the front line. And they've stepped back a little bit. So the assault Intercessors and the captain and the lieutenant are there on the front lines. These ones are ones that have died, so we've got to do a combat attrition test. We've got to do the morale test afterwards. We've had this one back off a little bit, along with this one. They've backed off 2, and these backed off 2. We're just giving the Orcs some room, and we want some room to shoot in. The only people who've gone lunatic they've gone behind those rocks, but that's probably the best because at least they get sort of defensive positions now, so I can sort of load myself up for that if they do charge me. But I intend to charge them for once. Orcs never expect to be charged; they always expect to be the chargers. So,
they want you to charge.
So we've got a few things. So I've only got to plink off 5 points of this. So I'm going to start with my small stuff. If that's all right, Mr. Nick. So
7 on this one. Sorry.
So that's all right. No, that's fine. That's fine. So I'm going to use the 2 guys who don't really get used a lot for shooting. So I've got my captain and I've got my lieutenant. So the lieutenant's got that weird. We talked about earlier. It's the salamanders made. It was ammunition. I don't know if it's actually made by them. It was ammunition by them. Regardless, it's
the Volkite pistol.
That's the one. So we're going to be hitting you on. I believe they're still 2-2 for lieutenants, aren't they? Or are they gone down to weapon skill? I think they're actually weapon skill 3 now.
I think they're going to be more combaty than shooting.
Yeah, I would have thought so too. I mean, it's not like they're. What is it? It's the champion gets a 2 on the weapon skill, but 3 on the ballistic skill, and it's vice versa with Tech Marines. But I don't know if the lieutenant managed to stay all the way up with 2s. Lieutenant comes up with both 2s. Yeah, apparently so. So lieutenant, but he's not core though, so he's not re-rolling because of his captain anyway. So that's probably why. So then, Neovolt pistol from this gentleman into those gentlemen, if that's all right. So hitting on 3s. Nothing weird about them.
Yes, because the smoke plumes.
Cool. So strength 5 versus toughness 6, isn't it?
Yes.
So this is going to be the hard bit. So any wounds of 6 is a mortal wound with these ones. So we're looking for 5s and 6s, please. Got a 5. So that is 2 damage. It's dash though. So whatever your save is.
4 up. Yep.
4 up save. He's fine. So I've got my weird gauntlet pistols in here. So essentially bolt guns with a dash. I think they got -1 on those ones.
Still -1 to hit. If you shoot my buggy.
Yep, so this is going to be 3s. 2 snake eyes and 5. So this is going to be 5s. No, that's nothing there. Right then, we will then, I want to try and shoot all the silly stuff. So I'm going to do a little bit of measuring, seeing what my Hell Blasters can actually shoot. And I might do that weird, nominate something, and then we get double shots on wounds of 6. Anyway, back in a second.
To activate...
Okay, so this guy's attacking this guy, so he's doing something. What are you up to?
Okay, so I'm going to, for this, I'm going to activate a stratagem. So I have 2 command points called Cloud of Smoke, so you're an additional -1 to hit it.
Okay, cool. So, I haven't put these in tactical, so he doesn't get any rerolls of 1s. It's basically standard stuff. So, we're going to be hitting you on 4. So, I'm nominating 2 Twin Lazes are going to go into that one, and 2 Stormbolts. So, let's just start warming the bolt, dice out. Let's do Stormbolt. So, hitting on 4s. 5s?
5s now. Because it's -1 built in, and now I've activated that. So
you don't get 2 minuses. It's only go +1 or -1. So it's only 1 minus. You can't get this. It's in the rule book.
Okay. Oh, fine.
Yeah. That's absolutely. You didn't know. You get you 2. Yeah, I'm fine with that as well. I'm not going to go, haha, idiot, you didn't know that bit. No. So yeah, for everybody, any modifiers cannot be improved or decreased by more than 1. So Space Marines hit on 3s. He said 5s. That felt very suspicious to me. I was like, oh no, that's that rule. So, okay. And yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We're all fine. We're gentlemen. We talk about our problems. We'll have a punch up later if that's all right. I'm glad I did that. That would have been rubbish. 5 again. No. So Stormbolts did nothing. Right, warmed up the dice. Come on, right. Las Cannons hitting on the 4s. 1. Strength 9, toughness 6. 3s. Wounds -3.
Not saving.
No saves. Set D6 wounds.
I'm happy with that.
I'm going to pay to re-roll that one because that's silly. I can't go any worse than it. So I've used my re-roll, so I can't use a re-roll again.
Roll the 1 again.
There we go. That's better. 6.
So it's got 1 left.
Thank you. Right, so the 2 twins are then going. No, so the 2 the sponsons are going to go into the truck over there. So how many is on that move? It looks like 5.
5 left.
Yes, there's 5. Fantastic. So 3s this time, yeah. Yes, cool. 1 hit. I can't re-roll that. So 3s. Wounds -3. Punch it straight through. Okay. What was it got? 5. I don't ask the dice gods for much, but if you could just incline it onto these ones, that'd be great. I'm going to close my eyes for this. Yes! Yes! Thank you, dice gods, wherever you may be. I need to do my dice gods altar, really. It's looking a bit decrepit. Right, does it blow up? Come on. You can do what you want now, dice gods. It's up to you.
Right,
you're ramshackling, aren't you?
No, because Ramshackle is a built-in ability now, and you use some of that Sober Strength 8, so it doesn't do anything.
Thank you, Las Cannons. So
what I'm going to do is...
You're going to blow it up, or you can not blow it up?
So I am going to activate a command point.
Yes.
To use a stratagem called Careen, where I can actually get to make it do a move before
it blows up.
Before we roll for you.
I've heard the term Careen. I've never heard it in this game. What are you going to do with it then?
So I'm going to move it 6 inches.
Does it not? Do we not have the directional dice anymore? Where Careen
use the scatter die.
Oh, that would be fun. That was like that's an old school reference, ladies and gentlemen. So this thing has got this. This has got this. He's going that way. That makes sense.
So we're going to go over to this way, and then we resolve.
Can I blow it up now?
Then we resolve the explosion.
Yay! All right. So dice gods, you've already done me a favour, so don't worry about this. Don't worry about this. Thank you. Okay, so he just goes pop. So that is that. I'm going to figure out what I can shoot now. So you're going to get some people out. So we're going to get some people out. All of them survive. And I'm going to see what I'm going to shoot. Okay, back in a bit. Oh, honestly, if I did this much thinking in university, I wouldn't be in a basement somewhere. I actually probably have a decent job. Oh! Burn. Self-burn. So what we're going to do is I've got to get rid of this guy. And I don't want to waste all my shots on from these guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the Intercessor squad, which is just parked around the corner. So this guy has got smoking, so there's still 4s on this one. Yeah, so we're going to do a crack grenade firstly against it. So hitting on 4s.
Nope.
No, that isn't that. And there's no way to re-roll that because it's not even a bolt gun, so that's fine. Right then, so we've got... Because he doesn't fire it as well as... He can choose to fire the grenade, or it's fire his bolt gun, isn't it? It's not like a combi gun, is it, where you can fire both of them and get them minus? No. I think it's one or the other.
You should choose.
I would... From all the movies that I've seen, I've never seen anybody holding the trigger while pulling the grenade launcher. It's just maybe in an Arnie movie, but it just doesn't happen.
You choose the weapon mode to fire unless it stipulates where like combi says you can.
Though, if that was in an Ork's hand, I would allow it because that does sound very orky. Right then, so we're hitting on 4s. And do I want to spend 6 points on this? He's got 1 win. I don't want to spend it on him. No. I've got more people to choose from if I need to kill him. Okay, so hitting on 4s. Okay, some decent amount of hits there. So winning on 5s. 3 get through at -1. Okay. Huh?
So is that on the...
Yeah, 3 at -1, my friend. So is that 5 ups? So we're just plinking 1 off here. So all 5s he needs. This is where he's... Oh, that's a 4. Okay. Do you want to see if it blows? You've got better luck at blowing things up than I do.
You can roll if you want.
Oh, God, on. 6. 1. Was a very sort of goofy one. Right, so that's the Intercessors are fired. Okay, right, I'm going to have a little look. Oh, yeah, that's another one for my Bring It Down. Right, it's going so far so good, but oh, they're getting closer. Right, I'm going to look at what I can shoot at. Okay then, I've had a little bit of a think. So, I'm going to spend a command point again. This is called, I think it's called Methodological Firepower. It basically means incinerate a target. What we're going to do is going to spend a command point on basically nominating this target for my Hell Blasters. So they can only target the flash gets, and any wound rolls of 6 will double up as another wound. So I'm going to do that. But first, we're going to try and get rid of a few more of them with my bolt pistols. So again, they're going to go into the flash skits. So these are going to be hitting on 3s. Don't think they've got any sort of weird technology. And I'm re-rolling 1s. And of course, what's the most? I've got some 2s. Okay, so we've got all those a hit. So these guys are toughness 5, like all orcs. So these are going to be 5s. But any... No, these no 6. Don't worry about these ones. So just looking for 5 and 6 on here. Re-rolling any 1s. And it is a dash because they're heavy bolt pistols. So that is 3. Yeah, 3 of those. 3 of a dash.
3 wounds, 4 up armor safe because they wear heavy armor. So 1 takes a wound.
Cool. So plasma pistol from the sergeant. So he's going to be hitting on that. And wounding on 3 and re-rolling a 1. 1. 6, that's a wound, so it's -3.
So save or no save.
No save, and it's only 1 damage. Right, is that 1 flash kit? Well done, pistol boys. I didn't expect anything really from the pistolers. Well done, guys. So I've got assault plasmas then. So these guys will be yeah, I know what I'm doing. So we are re-rolling 1s as well. There's no point supercharging them because I'm already running quite low on troops, and the apothecary's nowhere near. Who's got the... No, the aggressors did have them, so I can't use that in this turn either. Well, why would I? Sorry, talking to myself again, people. It's the only way you can get... Do you ever find that talking to yourself is the only way to have a decent conversation? It's an old line from Blackadder, but I can't help it. It really is important. I've had raging arguments, mainly about the colour red. Seriously, like, the colour red is ultimately one of my most hated things on the planet. So, we're hitting on... 1s. I wish we were hitting on 1s. We're hitting on 3s. I'm getting my re-rolls of misses from my captain, as always, because I'm always going to nominate those until I get into fight phase, and that will be going into... Anyway, you know what I mean. So, re-roll the misses. Don't re-roll your actual misses. She won't appreciate it. Okay, so we got those. So these are all hit. So now we're going to try and wound them. So these are so it's going to be wounding on 3s, re-rolling 1s, and 6s explode. I'm finally learning this synergy. Synergies are a hell of a... Yeah. Okay, so re-rolling that 1. You've had to know there's only 2 6s. So let's get rid of some of the failed ones, and they turn back into completed ones. I think that's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12. 12 at -4. No, -5.
I won't have any armor saves and their damage.
1 apiece. So that's 12. Yeah, 12 wounds off them.
So 8.
Is that the flash kits gone? They did their job though. They were annoying, and it took 2 squads to wipe them out. So I consider that a win. Okay, so that is everybody over here done. You're done. So it just leaves my heavy intercessor squad. The forge bolt. No, what's it called? The Harrow Hand. He's got this basically this gun here.
It's his special built heavy bolter.
And it is a heavy one because it's got his space. It's 5 -2 2. 3 attacks, but it's still heavy. But yeah. But he did move, so let's use him first then, shall we? So we're going to use the his crazy forge bolter, and you can see. Ooh, agony of choice. The agony of choice. I'm going to charge them anyway. All these wounds are fine, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're good for wounds. So, Great, let's go with this guy. Let's take on the wagon. What strength is he? 6.
Still tough to 6.
There's no 5 ones in there. Oh, that's your bikers, isn't it?
Bikers
are usually... Yeah, okay. So, 3 shots. He moved. It would be hitting on 2s. We're hitting on 3s. I'm not re-rolling anything because I'm not with any... I need a character anyway, so he's not caught. Typically, yeah, 1 hits. So, strength 5, 6, 5s. Hey, wounds, -2.
Same 6. Ooh.
So 2 damage on your on that thing there.
Okay, so that's got 6.
Do you know what would be really nice? I know they couldn't do it; it'll break things. But if they somehow could fit a bit of kit on each model that had a little turny thing, like tell them how many lives or wounds they got left. I know that. Or no, or just like bases which have them in. Imagine if you had your base and you had like a sort of a, you know, like
dial.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone who's got a 3D printer, get on it, because I'm sure there's quite a lot of people who don't like having... Well, actually, we're right today, because we're killing everything with dice, and Nick's a veteran, so he puts all his dice inside the models. And I'm starting to learn, but it would be certainly nice not to have all this crap on the table. Anyway, sorry, that's just me moaning. Nothing to do with my apothecary. He's just going to mop up some blood from the aggressors, which they seem to be... We've dragged ourselves through. Okay, I think the best thing to do then is to try and finish this guy off with my heavy intercessors. So, heavy intercessors, so we've got 4 with regular Hellstorm rifles, so that's going to be 12 of those. We are at least in the Assault Tactical Doctrine, so at least it's our dash at least at the moment. So if anything gets through, I might get a chance at actually wounding it. So, these are all 1 apiece, so we'll do the heavy bolter in a bit. Okay. So hitting on 3s because they don't suffer any movement loss. So no re-rolls though. That looks about right for me. Mostly dreadful. I might just call my channel 1s and 2s. So wounding on 5s. Nothing crazy.
Just 6, yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Do you know what? It's my wound rolls I do well on. I can't hit for squat, but when I've got you, I'm not. Who's that? Isn't it? It's Blood Angels, isn't it? Blood Angels are not. They're all right for hitting, but they're better at wounding. It's the other way for the Space Wolves. That's it. Better hitting. That would be 4, my friend, and that's at -1 because we're using the other one. We're using the assault one.
So 5s. So we've lost 1 wound, 2 wounds.
2 wounds off. Okay, so we'll do the Forge Bolter. No, not the Forge Bolter. You know the Hellstorm Bolter.
The heavy bolter.
Yeah, whatever it's called. Oh, hello, come here. Okay, so this is going to be hitting on. This is going to hit on 4s this time because we're in Tactical Doctrine and he did move. So this is a heavy weapon. So 4s, 1. That's expected from me because I'm pretty bad at rolling for hits. This is still 5s. No, nothing there. Okay, right then. So all I've got left is tank and my Eradicator squad. So that should be enough to finish these vehicles. So what I'll do then. So I've got 8 shots then. And he's got +1 to the hits on this one. And I can re-roll once. So, 8 shots. Do I split them? Strength 6, strength 7. Sorry, toughness 7. Toughness 8. Got a few on there. I've got all these in here. I can hit the vehicles. I'm not really worried about them things. So, let's get rid of this one first. So 4 wounds left, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. So a total obliteration only applies to when you actually hit the same model. So you've got to select the same model for your target.
I believe so.
So I'm in half range. Right, I'm not going to do this thinking because I hate it when people do this. I'm going to do a little thing. I'll come back when I sound a little bit more secure. I'm not confident about this plan at all, but here it goes. So, we've got 2 melter rifles from the Eradicator squad. Those 2 melter rifles are going to be targeting this one, so they can fire 4 shots of melter at that with +2 damage. It's just out of 12-inch range, so that's unfortunate. And then the multi-melter is going to go into that, and then we'll deal with you as and when. So then, let's get this thing on the road. So, because the Ironfather gave them +1 to their hits, they're going to be hitting on 2s, and because I put them into Devastator Doctrine, we're using a tactic, they can re-roll the 1s. So, melter rifles into this poor person, Fungus. For once, they all hit. That's strange. Right, here, watch the 1s now. So this is 1s and 2s, ladies and gentlemen. Watch these all turn to 1s and 2s. So there's nothing, so literally just looking for 3s. Sorry, that's not a 5. That's very. There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
You got 1 wound.
Yeah, 1 wound. It might be enough. So this is +2. I haven't.
You're getting 2 already. So you've got to get another 2.
I got to get 2. So, what's the chance I'm going to get a 1?
It's 1 in 6.
I'm gonna cover the camera again. It worked last time.
2.
Oh, thank God! Last time was 5, and it was 5, wasn't it? So it's like that works.
Right, so
should we blow it?
see if it explodes.
So yeah. So I haven't blown anything yet. We've rolled 1. So blow on 1.
6.
Come on 1. Come on 1. Oh, 2. Right, that's you then. Okay.
Another vehicle.
Okay, so that is another vehicle. I'll do the count at the end there. So we've got the multi-melter then. This doesn't have the +2, fortunately for yourself, unless that, I don't think that's within 12 in it, so you're literally just getting D6 on this one. Okay, so hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s.
Remember, it's -1 to hit.
-1 to hit. So this is going to be...
Oh, you're hitting on 3s again.
Yeah, so hitting on 3s again, yep.
So you're getting +1, -1.
So missed 1, you're absolutely right. So I missed that because that's a 3 and I hit him on 4. I got 2 1s there, so... There we go. So it's 4 multi-melter hits.
Okay, 3s.
So 3s, no re-rolls. Don't know why I feel that makes you feel better. It slightly makes you feel better. This is at -4, so no save. So how many wounds has this thing got?
It's still 4 wounds. You don't hurt it.
Okay, so this is 8.
Yes.
Okay. 8 little dice, isn't it? 8. That's a good start.
And the 1.
That's a good start. That's a very good start.
There we go.
That's gone. Right. You didn't make me have to spend it. Come on. I'm going to stop whispering now. Right, that was good. Thank you. Right, come on. We won. What's the chances
Bear in mind
that I'm going to explode when I've got people near me?
and just also bear in mind that the Snazwagon blows up on a 4.
Oh, because it's volatile. Right, you know my skills for 1 and 2? Even the 3 will be fine. Yeah!
That's not the
my crummy skills work. They can't charge anyone anymore, that's fine. So it's just my it's just the old executioner. So obviously I don't need to think about this. 2 las cannons in where it is. It can be las cannon if you want, but it's not. It's the heavy las destroyer.
It's a laser destroyer.
His big nose, the Pinocchio nose, is going to go for it. So hitting on 2s, and I'm not re-rolling 1s. I think I need to go have a break, like just to. This is weird. Like, let's just try it again. Like, so I need to hit them on. So that would. Do I pay for a re-roll? Do I pay for? It's re-roll only applies for 1 dice, isn't it? When it comes to this, I'm going to pay for a re-roll. Have I paid for a re-roll yet? You sure?
Not a command reroll, no.
Okay, you sure? Okay, command re-roll then.
Well, I would have told you.
I know you would. You would do.
So it's a 1.
2, thank God, it almost on the one. So 12 versus 8, so 3s. Thank God, we've got 3 there. Minus some silly 4.
No.
Yeah, so D3 plus. Oh, it's the big 6. So that's 6 wounds off that one.
Okay, so it's got 4 left.
Cool. Right then, so there's 4 left on that one, is it?
Yep.
What's the toughness? 7, isn't it?
Yep. Well,
oh, sorry, I've got to do. We knew that was going to go there, so rest of the one. So I'm going to do big guns.
You kind of made it clear that you're going to shoot all that into that.
Oh, you want everything into that? Well,
No,
yeah, that's fine. No, that's fine.
You did stipulate that.
No, that's fine. So to be fair, I can't reach those orcs with those guns anyway. Oh, mind you, if I blow it up, I can use the small arms on the things inside it. Whee! Right, let's try and kill it then. So,
when you allocate your shots, remember, so you've already allocated your shots.
To that.
Yes.
You're determined. You're like,
Well, no, I'm just...
Well, you said. I said don't. Hang on. Right, we just had a punch up, and we're all sorted now. So we know what we're doing now.
You need to get rid of the truck first before you can see the boys.
Yes, that's a very good point. So basically what I've done is nominated all the big guns are going to go into the truck. So that's the obviously the laser one. We've got the heavy onslaught. We have got a Icarus Rocket Pod, and then they got the 2. You got the twins there, HPs, and. So they're going against them, and if they can pop it open, then I'm allowed my small arms fire against them, because obviously it's line of sight issues. Let's do this thing. Right, what have I got to plink off?
You've got 4 wounds left.
He's got 4 wounds left. Should be doable. Does he have a, I don't think they get a built-in, No, he would have told me on the sheet. I don't think they get they don't get the option for a hunter killer.
Not that I know of.
No. So
Don't
this.
do Space Marines.
So they go. No, fortunately, because I definitely do them. Right. So this is hitting on 2s because we've got the +1 to our hits. So this is heavy onslaught then. So this is strength 6 versus the toughness 1. So this is going to be 5. So it's going to be hard to wound. Okay. So hitting on 2s, not re-rolling. Look at all those lovely 1s, eh? So this is going to be 5s. 1 at -1.
And
Not doing well.
And damage what?
1. So
4.
yeah, he's fine. So Icarus Rocket Pod for 2. 2 hitting on 2s. It's not the Iron Hail one. That's hits. Strength 7 toughness, so 4s. 1.
Minus.
1. And it's D3 damage, I believe. I'll double check that. Icarus Rocket Pod. Somewhere around here. 2 damage, sorry.
Right, so
Failed. But it's strength 7.
Mm-hmm.
So you can do your ramshackly thing.
Yep, so it only takes 1 damage then.
Yep, 1 damage. Okay. And then my last lovelies into that thing is my heavy bolters, mate. Heavy bolters. So we're hitting on 2, my friend. There we go. There's 5 of those. And then you're going to be wounding on 20, right, my lad? Got 1 through. I've only got 1 through. That's -1 then. And it's 2 damage. But you're only getting 1 damage. Oh, he's fine. Okay, so I up to that, can't see him, so that is it. That's done. Because he's got nothing else he can fire which can damage it, so there's no point doing that. And I've already opted, so that's fine. So we've done all those. They've opted to fire twice. They've done very, very well. Yeah, I believe that's the end of my go. I'm going to have a quick look around, but I believe that is the end of Space Marine turn 2. So this is where we're looking at. We've got some Space Marines on a point there. We've got Space Marines on that point, and we've got Space Marines got that point. So ultimately, the Orks do have more objectives than me, but at least I'm on there. I've got the board.
But you have destroyed 4 vehicles.
Yes, I have.
So you've got a truck, you've got 2 buggies, and the other buggy.
So this is kind of like there's a, I don't know what, is it a bit with in the Mandalorian with Grogu, and he holds the flamethrower back with the Force. I'm very much feeling like that. Like literally, the fire is right in my face, and I'm literally doing as much as I can to hold it back. See, modern day references, YouTube people. You don't have to constantly do old pop references from the 70s. Hink, wink, wink. Right. Anyway, I'm gonna stop my moaning, and we're gonna get to Orc turn 3. So we'll start with the non-movers. These guys are obviously still stuck on their positions. They only need to stay here one more time. They can actually move forward after this. That's actually all right. Oh, they're not going to, are they? They're not really designed for it. They've got wheels. They have got wheels. So we've got advanced.
Yep.
Because so if everybody doesn't know, there's a new rule now, which is called, well, Nick, over to you, Nick. What's the rule then? While I show everybody where we're going.
So after the first turn. So turn 2 onwards, you can declare a war. So there's 2 phases to it. When you declare a war during the first part of the war, you get you can advance and charge, and also you get +1 attack. And then during the next battle round, you just get +1 attack. So effectively, war lasts for 2 turns.
So,
but also if you do a speed war, if you take a war boss with the speed boss rule. Also, you get something slightly different, and also if you take Gazgul, he gets both. He gets both
Because he's like essentially the
the
primary, like what you call a Primarch.
He's the grand war boss.
So essentially, like Space Marines in the previous game had a tactical doctrine, which they still got, and obviously they're probably going to be looking at that. Every other race seems now to have a turn-based doctrine / think strategy they can do. That's just nice. So Orks will now get. So let's just have a look at like Bog standard. There's Bob. He's Bob standard. So 2 as standard as attacks, 1 with his chopper, 4.
So that's 3.
No more for charging.
Well,
but
they didn't get 1 for charging.
No.
They used to have 1. You get +1 attack if you had a mob of 20 or more balls.
That's it. So they haven't got any more of that. So even though this started as 30, so you could have had 4 to start off with. They have still got 4, but they could have had 5. That would make them a little bit ridiculous. It'd be like Tasmanian Devil with knives. So what are we up to?
So we are casting Psychic Power. We're going to be doing our second Psychic Ritual.
Yep, so this is just a 3. Come on, go on. Oof. This guy's got some good rolling. He can take this guy to Vegas. So that's a tick on the Psychic. He's got 1 more to do that, and he gets the full 15 victory points. So I've got to erase some Psychic Orcs next. Let's go.
I am thinking I might do the jump.
Yep, so who's that going to go on?
The Mega Knobs.
These boys. Yep, so 7. Nope. Nope. No, it's the armour. Doesn't penetrate the armour. They're too heavy. Right then, so psychic. So we've got a tick on the psychic. So he's got that. Well, he hasn't got it yet. So he'll get his full 15 victory points if I can't kill the psychic either next turn, or he's got 2 more turns to do that, to do one more thing.
Okay, so shooting.
Yeah, sure.
We're going to start with the Death Dread. He's going to unleash his Scorcher on those Intercessors.
Intercessors, yeah, cool.
So it's D6 shots. So it's 4.
I think I've put this as light cover.
Well, it's a flamethrower.
Oh, well, yeah, they're still plus. They're still plus to their It's light cover, so they'll be plus to their arm. No, it's minus, isn't it, to hit with light cover? It's light cover. It's light cover adding.
It's a flamethrower. It's automatic hits.
Oh no, but if light cover is basically minus 1 to plus 1 to your armor save at the end, whereas dense cover is minus 1 to hit. So
Okay.
so yeah, it's fine. At the moment, you're doing fine.
Okay, so it's strength 5.
So
minus 1. Any 6s to wounds, I also get my bad wounds ability, so that's 3 wounds at minus 1.
3 wounds at minus 1. So like I said, in standard cover, so 3. So we're getting this is 5. So it's minus 1. So it's back to 3. But you said there was a 6 in there as well.
No.
No. Okay. So
I'll just Scorchers.
So I'm doing 3 up saves here, I think. So I'm in light cover. But anyway, you've allowed to know my 2s and 1s turned up.
So damage 1.
1 apiece, so that's one. That's one. Oh, hang on, I can possibly save him. So 5 up, 6 up shrugs for my intercessor, which obviously not. I don't roll 6s. You can go. Right, that's one dead one, but we'll remember that for attrition. Right then, that's you.
Okay. Right, I'm going to do tank busters. They're going to be shooting at your tank.
Yep, makes sense.
That's their job. So they get +1 to hit.
Yep.
Because they're tank busters. So it's D3 shots. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18,
21.
21.
So 21. Did that have thing advance? Nope. Oh, of course. So you're hitting all 4s. Pretty good.
So
4s. Looks pretty good. 1.5.
okay, so strength 8.
Toughness 8. 4s again.
So 4s. So that's -3, -3.
Yep.
And the rest are -2.
Okay, so how many have we got then? So let's do the -3 ones first.
So we've got.
So this is going to be 6s. 1 save, so this got 3 damage. So shrugging on 6s. Bloody hell! Right, so that's 1 wound done. Okay. Oh, don't take off the antenna. Alright, so we've got 6 then, have we?
6 saves at -2.
6 saves at -2, so that's going to be 5s. So 5s, and these are all 6 of these. Have I got 6? I've got 7 of those. That's right. So 5s, please. 2 saves. So these are 2 damage apiece.
3 damage apiece.
3 damage apiece, sorry. I get 3 of those, yeah. So save 1. Right, so 6s. 2 damage. 6s. 2 damage.
That's 4.
That's easy enough. And 6s, please. That's not 6. That's not 6. That's not 6. That's another 2.
3.
So that is a grand total of 7 off. So he's got 12. So that brings it down to 5. Am I doing my maths right there? 7. Yeah. Yo. Okay, so you fired.
Yep.
You fired. They got a fire? They do anything? No, it looks like they've got stuff, but yeah, no.
They're not going to be in range.
Okay.
We're going to do the big mech over here. So he's going to fire his custom Mega Blaster at these guys. So it's got a custom job where it gets an additional. It's guaranteed a +1 hit, +1 shot. So it's D3 +1. So it's
So
4
big
shots.
4.
So these are strength 8 minus. Let me check. So custom Mega Blaster.
So you got 4 of these, haven't you? Yeah, 4 shots.
So custom Mega Blaster. So it's strength 8 -3 D6 damage. And blast.
So essentially it's a rocket launcher, crack rockets. So hitting on 5s.
These are hitting on 5s against your Intercessors.
Yeah. 1 through.
So that takes a mortal wound. because.
Oh yeah, backfired. Gotcha.
Yep. And
Wounds. So -2.
Yep.
So it goes down to -1 because of light cover. So that is 4s. No.
6 damage.
That's 1 dead. Yeah, let's take it away. Okay, that's 2 down. So that was. That was it. He's taking a mortal wound.
So that's how many he's taken, not what he's got left. Bubble truckers.
Bubba Chucker.
So these are going to shoot at. Yep, they're in range. So they're going to shoot your eradicators.
Eradicate the eradicators. Okay.
So.
Okay, I've got a feeling I'm going to need these guys alive. So they've been selected as a target. So transhuman, firstly. So you're going to be wounding on 4s now for those guys.
Right, so
and bugger it, I'm going to spend on that as well. So that's 2 command points. So they get 4s up invulnerable. The 4 up saves. They get 5 up invulnerable, and they get 4 up shrug now.
Okay, so we have a wobbly bubble and a dense bubble. So we're going to do the dense bubble first. So this is going to be hitting your Eradicate on the 4+, which misses. And then the dense, the wobbly bubble, D6 shots, 4/6.
This is strength 6, isn't it?
Yeah.
I would love to see an animation of this.
Strength 8.
You know, in Dawn of War, they wouldn't dare to put that in. I dare them to have the cojones to put bubbles in that game.
Okay, so it's strength 8, -3 damage.
Oh, was it that one? Oh, strength 8. Okay, I'm glad I got the 2.
Hit the 4s. So 3 hits.
Yep, lovely.
Strength 8. So
winning on 4s.
Winning on 4s because you're
Transhuman. Oh, it's good.
2,
Oh, it's too good.
So it's 2 wounds. These are -3.
So 5 up in Von. 1 save.
And it's 3 damage.
3 damage. So these are 3 4-ups. So saves 1. He's down to 1 wound. Okay.
Okay, and then we're going to do the tractor cannon. It's got a bead on your tank over there. So
That's over here.
Yep.
I don't think that's 48 though.
Yeah, but I get +6.
Well, we'll do some measuring if that's all right. Back in a second.
So
right, we couldn't reach with this on, so we're moving on.
So we're going to shoot the shooter boys at the assault intercessors.
Yep, cool.
So we've got a rocket launcher from the boss knob.
Yep.
So D3 shots. So it's just a 1.
Just 1 shot.
Hit on 5s.
Hits low.
2s.
Yep.
Wounds -2.
-2, so 5 up. No, and it's how many
3
damage? 3 damage. 3 5. I need 2 of these. That's not. That's 1 dead. 1 of them.
Okay, and then we are shooting the big shooters.
Yep.
So,
this is your basically your heavy bolters without minuses, isn't it?
So one's at half range, so he's going to get Dakar. The other 2 aren't. So these are hitting on 5s.
We've got all these boys coming through.
So we're winning on 3s.
Oh.
So 2 wounds, no AP.
No AP. 3s. Watch the 1s and 2s fly. Do you know what? Close my eyes. Because I can't make the save rolls today. Look, 1s and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and a 6. Oh, God, see, there's always going to be 1. So I failed 1, so that's 1 wound off. Okay.
And then the war boss, he's going to have his squid guided big shooter shoot. So this is hitting at +1, so he gets 4s to hit.
Yep.
So 1 hit.
1 hits, yep.
3s to wound. 8 wounds.
Dash.
Yep.
So to save this... Oh, hang on. Did I do a shrug for that last one? So 6 was the last one. No. And this one, so this is going to be 3s. No. And shrug. No.
Yeah.
It's always, remember, even if it doesn't work, it's always good to remember.
Okay, so the beast snaggers, they're going to shoot the sluggers at your intercessors there.
Yep.
So that's 5 of them with sluggers.
Yep.
So hit on 5s.
2 of those.
2 and wounded on 4s. Nope.
No, nothing there.
Okay, and
What have we got left? No, had nothing from you. You guys have gone. You guys have gone. No, you guys didn't go, but you go. Yeah, I think we're...
right, so we are going to use a stratagem. So for 2 command points... Oh no, I can't, because that's the
No, you wanted to shoot your rockets again, didn't you?
Yeah, I'll keep thinking
Don't
that they
worry,
can.
don't worry. I missed my aggressors, not fight. Well, I missed them because you shot them off the table, but I missed them with their ridiculous overkill.
Right. We are going to think about what we're going to do for charges then.
Okay, we're going to stop here for a second, people. We're back, baby. Okay, so we're going to do some charging then.
Okay, so we're going to use 2 command points on my Death Dread.
Yep.
To give it its stratagem called ramming speed.
Yeah, so it's mortal wounds on the...
So it does mortal wounds on the charge, but also it gets 3d6 to charge.
Let me guess, he's charging Intercessors?
Nope.
No?
It's going to charge the heavy Intercessors.
Okay, so that's what's the charge on that? It's quite a big one, but you get to re-roll this one.
It gets 3d6 and a re-roll.
So that is the 12. That's 13 inches away.
Yep, so
Then you need the 12. Good luck! For someone who doesn't roll 6s, good luck! Not good.
So that's 10, but we can re-roll because we've got the... Here we go.
Is it not discard one?
No.
Wow.
So you didn't make that.
Wow, that sucks. Because I genuinely thought that was actually going to be quite hard.
Yeah, I thought it would have gone through.
No, it's me. And I think it's, yeah, and you got to re-roll, huh? Okay, well, it was a good try.
Okay, and the truck is going to charge them too.
Yep.
So that's gone in. That's what needed.
Yeah. Oh, Overwatch.
Yep, so you can what?
Oh, hang on, better leave it where it was, because if you Overwatch, don't they blow up where you shot them from?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you're right there. Okay, so we're going to spin one, and we're going to do some shots. So I'm going to go and figure out how many bullets I've got. So the Overwatch did not happen. So did we get ramming? Did you get rammed?
So
Vehicles?
No. So
Do they not? Does it come with an inbuilt rammer?
It's got its own combat weapons.
I would have thought all Orks vehicles would have ramming things.
Okay, so we're now going to charge the boys in. So this is going to be 12.
They get to re-roll those. Re-roll those dice, young man.
No. Okay.
Double 12 is very hard.
Right, okay, and then we're going to have the Beast Snaggers. They're going to charge these Intercessors.
This should be a little easier. They're in.
Yep.
Yeah, they're in. Okay, get them in.
And then the War Boss will charge too.
Okay. Don't think we're going to say they're going to be on this mortal realm for long.
Okay, and the War Boss.
Sure you want to put him there because he's not going to get an attack on them. Oh, you're going to consolidate them, aren't you?
So he's going to reroll because he can.
Yep. Or... No. No. I call that one, yeah, a bit over an inch.
Okay.
Okay.
That's disappointing.
Okay. Well done.
Right, so my charge is done.
Yeah. I'm not going to interrupt, don't you worry.
Okay, so we'll do the Beast Snaggers over here first.
Yeah, so we can I move in as well? Do I move it? Because that's
After I've done mine.
Oh, yeah, well, after when it's my attack, is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Okay, so we're going to do the boss mob first, who's Power Snaps.
So, he's in engagement. So, yeah, you get all 5 because they are within engagement range.
Okay,
Cool.
So freeze to hit with the boss knob.
Oh, you're kidding me!
Yeah. Okay, no worries.
Oh, good. Finally, you now get the 1s and 2s.
So then we've got 4, 8, 12.
Yep,
12 attacks.
No, 4, 8, 12, 16. Because, yeah, he hits because he's a half inch of him. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
4, 8.
No, yeah, you're good. No, I'm fair, man. Unfortunately, I'm fair. I'm against myself, unfortunately. So I could say, no, actually. No, that's completely fine. So 3.
Freeze to hit with these.
There we go, that's a bit better. 1, 2 misses.
These are strength 5.
They are strength 5, aren't they? Because they get an extra 1. So freeze. They're just 1, aren't they? And are they dash or
No, -1
they are
for
-1.
choppers now. -1 for choppers. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 saves at -1.
Okay. That's
The R damage 1.
Okay. Place your bets now. Who you think is going to win? I think everyone placed the bets earlier. So 4s, and then I get to shrug some. That's a bit better. So only 3 fail. That's actually pretty good. That's very good for me. So we're going to do some shrugs on 6s. Come on, at least 1. So at least it just keeps 1 back. Hey, 1 6. There we go. So 1 dead marine. Okay, let's take you from the back so you can at least fight.
So
your turn.
You've got truck.
Your trust.
So it's only got one attack because it's on its last 3 wounds, which hits. Strength 5
versus that's true. Versus no. If you were a Nurgle, don't get me started on that bloody contagion range.
Right,
May I smack back? So what happens then? So I move in now.
So you can pile it. You can now pile in.
Okay, so and it's up to 3, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm not going to engage. Put my.
Well, he can't.
Is he not? Can he not heroically consider it? He can only heroically consolidate when you attack me. We're all learning here, so it's not an argument, people. Mummy and Daddy aren't shouting.
So
can he?
So you're doing these.
They're fine to move in because they're part of the team because they were attacked. So that's fine. I get that. So
this is their attack steps. You do them first.
So
and then
when would heroic interventions come involved? That would be when you that's before because then you could have chosen. Oh, hang on, that starts to turn up. So I wanted to attack him. Yeah, no, you're right. So. Heroic interventions, people, need to happen once the person's charged in, but before the fighting. Happy with that? Yeah. Right, okay, so they're Primaris. They've been charged, so that's going to be 2, 3 apiece. And then Sarge has got 4, but there's nothing. Sarge hasn't got any weapons or anything. Yeah, this is all just us banging against it. But there's enough. There's enough here. What have we got?
Still learning, so.
Yeah, we've got 4. Oh god, yeah. I mean, they keep changing the damn rules, don't they?
It's not that. It's just not how the guys play much.
No, that is true. I'm looking to try and get to more clubs. I mean, certainly the group I play with, we can't open a club at the moment because the lack of options, really. Right then, so 3s. May anyone know? No, nothing for that. Do you know what? Can I spend a? Can I count that? Don't worry about that one. But I want to spend a command point before I do this. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. So let me just go and quickly check because we're all learning here. I'm going to check a Space Marine stratagem, which I'm pretty sure is a good one. Hang on, 2 seconds. So for this command point, I'm going to spend on these guys. So I did roll this, but I'm going to re-roll this. So essentially, any 6s on this, when I roll to hit, will equal an automatic wound, which is going to be good because obviously this is going to be wounding on 5. So that's going to be the hard one. So it's worth the command point. So let's see if these Space Marines in their armor can punch through this. So here again, I did roll some 6s last time. Chances I wasted all those 6s in that throw. So let's see if I can waste some more. I see 2. 3. 3 get through. So
that's
no. They're not going through. They wound automatically, but they don't necessarily. You can still save them. You can still not mortal wounds. That would be nice if it was mortal wounds. Blimey. So those 3 automatically go through, and then I've just got to roll for these ones which didn't automatically go through. Oh, don't go over there. All right then. So these guys, hopefully, how many have we got left? 3 or 1?
There's 3 wounds.
It is 3 wounds. Okay, so 3 have actually all going. So I'd like another 3 really to sort of get the odds up. Maybe 4. So 5s then.
Oh, no, it was 1 wound left, wasn't it? Yeah, because I remember now.
Oh, there's all my 5s and 6s. Where have you been? It's wounding. I'm really good at wounding shit. Sorry, language. Sorry, YouTube. So this is going to be just. I'm still on tactical. So they're Fists of Rage. So this is dash.
So how many saves?
You got 7. 7 at dash. So I'm looking for 1. I'm looking for any 1, 2, or 3. Watch this guy roll 4s. All 4s.
No.
Okay. Do you want a 6?
You can roll.
Do you want a 6? I can get you a 6. It's not for me, remember? There you go. That's not a 6. So that is and 1 dead buggy. Right, cool. So actually, that's quite good because in his face. Truck. Oh yeah, your voice.
So 2, 3 die.
Oh dear. Right, so that was quite successful. What else have I got to fight? I've got nothing else to fight. Is that everybody? No, I haven't got these 2, haven't I? So they were charged. So standard guy gets 3. Sarge gets 4. Sarge does have a chainsaw, so at least we get a dash to that one. So we'll do the 4 chainsaws separately. So 3 Fists of Fury. 2 hits with the Fist of Fury, wounding on 5 because the Orcs are tougher. Nothing from the fist, just bounce off the Orc's ripped, toned body. So chainsaw. Let's see if we can. Let's give. Well, they like scars, don't they? Beast snaggers. So this is not really going to be annoying to him, but we'll see what we can do. So freeze. course, there's 2 there. So this is going to be wounding on 5s again. And nothing. No, nothing. Right then, so that is the end of Orc turn 2. So we're going to sort some points out, and I'm going to figure out what the heck I'm going to do in turn 3. Oh, was that your turn 3, wasn't it? That was your turn 3. Okay.
That's my turn.
Right, my turn 3 next. Back in a bit, people. Right, if I remember correctly, we have just finished all my movements. So we've had everybody gingerly walk back. So we've got this little squad walk back. The 2 intercessors who remained are walked back as well. But these guys are all getting a little bit more. They're getting a bit more attacky. So the assault intercessors are very much in range of them for a charge. But we're going to do something else. So we're going to do some shooting then. Right then. So we are in. What should I put myself in? Should I put myself in tactical or assault? I'm going to keep myself in tactical because I've got some bullets that I want to make sure affect. So we're in tactical doctrine still. Right then, first things first, we got a Storm Bolter, which is going into the boys over there. So this will be -1. So hitting on 3s. All hit. And wounding on 5s. No wounds though, that's fine. So we've got 4 las cannons then, and they're going into the Mega Knobs there, because I got a feeling they're a priority target. So
I am going to...
Oh, he's doing things.
I'm going to spend 2 command points.
Oh no.
To do my custom force field booster. So essentially it now boosts my force field to have a 5-up invulnerable save.
That's good.
And also the aura is now extended to 9 inches.
That's handy against.
However, at the end of this turn, the custom force field overloads and cannot be used for the rest of the battle.
Okay, so it's 1 use only. Okay, right then. So this gives you a 5 invulnerable save. So at least you're saving against this these damn. What was their save anyway prior to this?
2. Have a 2-up armor save. The Mega Armor Knobs.
Why did you use that then?
Because your las cannons.
Yeah, -3.
Yeah.
So it's a 5-up save anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be other things.
Okay. Just.
And also it protects my boys over here.
Oh, okay. No. There is other benefits. Gotcha. Roger. I thought if it was just for them, and it's like, well, you already have a 5-up save. Why are you keeping a 5-up save? Yeah, it extends around.
It will also extend to here.
Fantastic. No, I'm with you now. Right, so 4 las cannons at the Mega Knobs hitting on 3s. No rerolls. 3 hit. Sorry, pointing at the right place. So strength 9 versus toughness 5.
Yep.
So 3s. Oh, it's all 3. Thank God, finally getting to these bloody things. So, obviously my 6s don't work, it has to be per unit. So that is going to be -3. So 3 5-ups, please.
On the Mega Knobs.
On the Mega Knobs. You're going to make all of them, aren't you?
1.
2. That's fair enough. So I need 3 apiece, don't I, for these?
Yep, so first one.
First one? Nope.
1.
And still on the same guy.
1. So still got a wound left.
That's ridiculous. Las cannons, overrated. Right, fortunately, that wasn't my own thing. So I've got some command points left over. So I'm going to spend 1 command point. So I'm going to nominate these guys as my target for my Hellblasters. So the Hellblasters now can only target them. So there's 18 shots left on my Hellblasters, but any 6 wound rolls are going to be double attacks. So essentially, they explode on 6s in the wounds. Yeah. No, I mean, I have got my captain, my lieutenant there, but this is quite a lot of shots coming through. How many wounds have I got to get through? 3. I've got 12 wounds to get through, so should be alright. So, so everybody gets 3 apiece, and there's 6 of them. 1 more. Right, yeah. So I'm re-rolling. Well, I am re-rolling ones.
It's up to you.
It is up to me. You're absolutely right. It's up to me. Do I mess up, or do I have glory? Well, it was very disappointing from the Predator. Yeah, go on then. So I'm overcharging. So these are going to be strength 7 now. So it doesn't change anything for the wounding, but it does mean they're damage 2 now. So they don't have ramshackle rules, do they?
No.
Good. Okay. So that would just render it complete. But obviously we're looking at. So I have to roll these individually now because we don't know which Marines explode. So first Marine, 2 hits and a miss. And did I not? Oh, I opted them as all the rerolls, didn't I? So that's a hit. So this is the Chapter Master's traits. So next one. Problem is, I can re-roll that, but it might turn into a 1. So I'm not gonna. Every other one, I'm not gonna do. Good. Oh, we got 1 dead Marine. But we get to. Oh, hang on. Oh no, it's just. Well, do you reckon destroyed model means you can do shrugs?
It says it's
The model is destroyed. Yeah, it doesn't suffer a mortal wound. It's destroyed.
destroyed.
Yeah, there's no you can't save him. Well, at this point, I can't lose any more Marines. Got to re-roll that. There you go. Okay, so one dead one, and then we've got this many shots.
I think it's worth it.
That was worth it. Yeah. So let's put Bob down.
Encouraging you to do it.
Bob's down. Right, we're looking for 6s then for this lot. So this is 2s though. So these are all 2 damage.
And I'm toughness 5.
And these are minus 5.
I've got 5 up.
Yeah. So I'm re-rolling 1s because I'm near my loot, and let's see what goes. And we're looking for 6s as well. So 6s. That was 1. Sorry, I just flipped over. Unos. We've got 3 6s. So that's another. So let's take some lost. So that didn't wound. That didn't wound. An extra one. Fantastic. You got those are your 5-ups, buddy.
Okay. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 3, 6, 9, 11, 12.
12.
So 3, 6,
Oh, I've got more than that.
9,
Yeah, no, I've got 14 here.
12, 14.
14. 14 at 5-ups. 2 damage apiece. So this should kill each one.
Well,
We'll figure it out.
Well, let's do the first one that's on a wound left.
Yep, so 5 up.
Nope,
Yep.
So he's dead.
Okay. Should do this over here. Okay, so second one.
Right, so he's taken
2 damage.
2 damage, so he's got 1 wound left. That's saved.
Saved, yep.
Saved.
Saved, yep. Oh, he's going.
Nope, so he's dead.
So 2 dead. Which one? That one. Yep. I'll stay over here.
We'll take the
One's at the ends.
take him
Okay.
off.
Yep.
Okay, so
Next one.
that's
2 wounds.
taking wounds.
2 wounds. 2
Right,
wounds.
so
That's another dead one.
So we'll take this one off.
Yo. One dead orc.
Saved. Saved. 2 wounds. Saved. Saved.
Oh.
Saved.
Oh my life.
And dead.
Dead.
So we've got 1 megalob left.
Yeah. What's the leadership on them?
7.
So minus 4, so you got that's going to be attrition there. Right, it doesn't mean that I'm not done with them yet though. So I had las cannons at them, but I did nominate. So I haven't nominated the. I've nominated these. I haven't. Oh no, that's going into. Oh, that's going into the dreads. Yeah. I didn't nominate him. Thank God. Right. So I've got my bolter boys now, haven't I? So he's a dead marine, so he doesn't count towards anything of yours, nor my combat attrition. So he's just wiped out. Okay, so we're going to do the bolt pistols then. Did I do the bolt pistols already?
No.
No. So they're going into your boys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the plasma is also 7.
Just into the boys here with the beast snaggers.
The boys. Because they're going to give the beast snaggers a bit of. They don't want to kill the beast snaggers, so they want them to fight. What are you in?
Yep.
Yeah, you're in range. So 5 up. Well, yeah. Well, yeah. All but 1. 5s, re-rolling 1s. Oh, sorry, pointing the camera. I'm wailing out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go through it. -1.
So 5 half in buns. So 3 die.
3 dead. So plasma pistol. I'm now. I'm bogarting your dice. Sorry. Don't mix your pots up. Right, okay, so plasma pistol from the sergeant. Hits, wounds on a 3. Wounds, -3, so you got your invulnerable save.
Nope.
And another dead one. So we've got the captain and the lieutenant. They haven't nominated yet, so tell you what, who did I nominate? What I did nominate was they can't do anything. They nominated them. They nominated that.
Yeah.
That nominated that and those. But these 2 haven't nominated, have they? So I'm gonna fire my forge bolter at your last knob over there, if that's all right. He's getting down there.
He can't see the death grid.
Oh yeah, vehicle. Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. So I'll have to shoot him a bit later. Right, we'll see if we can walk the dress shred off. So that is everybody from this corner, apart from my captain and my lieutenant. So the lieutenant's gonna take some shots at Oh, look. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I can shoot your boss now.
Can if you want.
He's closest target. So so 2 shots on 2s. That's 2 hits. Wounding on 5, 6 is mortal wounds.
Hold on.
So?
What strength is it?
Strength 5.
Right, I'm toughness 6, and also I have my Ardus now is Warlord trait, which means you're -1 to wound me. So you need 6s to wound me.
Oh, 6. No, he had a 2 and a 4. It's absolutely fine. So we've got the captain with her weak pistol. She can't reroll, and it's going to be 6s then. Ha! There's a 6.
Okay, and that's a
-1. Just 1 damage. Just the captain firing off a few rounds.
Fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay. So that is everybody in this corner that is fired. Right then. Let's get rid of this Death Dread if possible. So we've got the +1 to these guys, and they I didn't spend anything. Have I spent anything? So I'm going to spend them on their Devastator protocols. So I'm putting them back into Devastator Doctrine because they did move, and I don't want the suffering and movement loss. So hitting on 2s. So I've got 4 melter rifles which are going to be hitting on 2s, and I've got a multi-melter, but the multi-melter has got a different damage stat, so we'll put those separate. Guarantee I haven't actually shot the multi-melter because the melter rifles have done the job for it, but we'll see. It's a slightly bigger target. So looking for 2s, re-rolling 1s. Okay, so 3 hits. Toughness 7. So we're looking for 3s, no re-rolls. All 3s. So this is -4. Okay. Are you in? You've got
force field.
Yeah, you got the force field. Okay, so you got 4 5-ups.
1 passes, 3 fail.
Okay, so you get so get rid of that one. So you get 2 plus 5, so 7.
That's dead.
6.
So
Cool.
well
And explode. Oh yeah, might as well. And multi-melter can be put on back. Oh, does it explode?
Nope.
Okay. Right then, so that is the Melter's crew. So now he can see. So the Forge Father can see your nod now.
The mega nod.
Yeah. So I'm going to try 3 shots because the multi-melter didn't get in. So he's going to have to see. So this is 5 minus 2, 2. But you've got your thing. So let's see what we can do. So hitting on 2s. No, I moved. So hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Wounding on 4s.
Yep. Toughness 5.
Yep. 1 wound at -2 and 2 damage.
I've got 4 harm save.
So yeah, 4 save. Cool. So we've got these. So we've got your my heavy intercessors. So they're going to be firing into your what are they called? Rocket boys. Tank busters. Sorry. All right. So we've got this is going to be -1. Yeah, because they're in tactical doctrine. So they get 3 apiece, and then the heavy bolter gets his own one. No rerolls on these though, so it's pretty much whatever I get, I get. So what we got? We're going to be hitting on 3s this time. No rerolls. That's all right. Pretty good for Space Marines. There goes the dice. It ran away. So this is 5 versus toughness 5. So this is going to be 4s. 1, 2, that's 4. There's 4 of those, so 4 through at -1. Yep, pick up a dice. You wonder. Oh.
So was it 4?
Oh, was it? Yeah. Oh, that's them dead, isn't it? Yeah. So I thought -1 is automatic. Surprisingly, the heavy weapon might survive. So the heavy weapon coming in now. So we're going to. So this is 4 heavy bolters hitting on 4s. Only need 1. 5s. No, 4, sorry. That's that. And that is dash. So you actually do get a save for that one. Ironically, because we're out of doctrine. Yep. Yay, saves. Right then, so what have I got left? Oh, I've got a bolt pistol from the apothecary hitting on 3s. Hits, wounds on 5s. Wounds, dash. Nope, 1 no dead. Well done, Apothecary. I thought you were here to save people. Right, do I have any more small arm stuff? Because I did say everything against these guys, so I got to hold my word. I haven't fired this thing yet, have I?
Nope.
Fine, damn thing. I haven't nominated anything actually. I haven't fired it, so therefore I haven't technically nominated. So I can do that. Because things happen. Yeah, if you nominate. Yeah, as long as you haven't fired the gun, yeah.
You weren't decisive what you were going to do, so you haven't.
and I've kept true to all my firing as well.
Well, the ones that we discussed, yes.
But the one I'm definitely doing is obviously that's going 2 shots are going into one of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
You have to.
That is going to go into them. Frag Storm, Storm Bolter, all my strength 4 stuff. So hang on, let's no, because I am deciding now. Okay, so yeah, this is the thing, because this thing's got so many weapons, you can't just keep making up what you want to do. You have to decide before you fire the damn thing. So this thing is going to take out hopefully one of them down there, because they've got 6 wounds, and that potentially could take off 12 wounds. But knowing my luck of today, yeah, not happening. So that, and then you've got that going into, I think you should go in there because there's the amount of them. So 12 shots in there. Then I've got a heavy bolter. Now the heavy bolter can go into the mega knob there, if that's all right. And then all small arms fire, so everything else into the rest of those 2. You right with that? Right then, let's get this thing firing then. So 2 Aquilin, 2 Las Destroyer, so which is strength 12, against your boy, one of those at the end there. So hitting on 2s. Yeah. Yep. You'll be happy to know that a 1 showed its face for that. So wounding on 2s. Is it 6 toughness?
Toughness 5.
Okay, so that's 2s. So that's a wound. -4 any saves. So D3 plus whatever this is. Come on, 5. Yay! We've got 1 destroyed one.
Yep, so roll dice, see if it explodes.
I was aiming at that one. Okay. So does it explode as well? Oh, it's a vehicle rule, is it?
Oh no, you don't. Sorry.
No, I didn't. Yeah. Well, it kind of makes sense. It's Ork artillery.
Yeah, I mean, it is a vehicle, but it's artillery, and it usually has the rule stated if it explodes.
Yeah, similar things with Space Marines. I don't think the fire servo turrets explode when you hit them. Okay, let's get rid of the let's do the small arms fire then. Just get rid of these last 2 here. So I'm going to do the Frag Storm launcher. I think we only get 1, or is it 2? Yeah, it's 1. So that's 5 shots. So hitting on. Now is Frag Storm launcher 4 or 3? No, frag grenades are 3. Frag Storm launcher's 4. Okay, and this will be a -1 as well. So what was it?
On my force field if you're shooting my boys.
Yeah, that's good. All right, so 5. So I didn't give you this, and this time I gave you the right. So this is only 3s. So 3 get 3. So wounding on 5s. So 1 gets through at -1.
Okay, so custom force field.
For this one.
Oh, you're doing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's down.
So down.
Yeah, because that's why I use small arms fire. No, not yet. I'm working my way. So that was small. So I think I also get my my sort of Icarus things, whatever they're called, the iron hail stubbers. So I get 4, which without any minus, and I get 8, which does have a minus to hit. So because I think Games Workshop, I think that people have a lot of flyers, but unfortunately flyers don't really have a great amount of appeal nowadays, because as shown, they're an easy target because you can see them, and that's
why I like tractor cannon, because it can be used against other things other than flyers.
Like I wouldn't really bring a Stalker or a the specific tanks that are anti-air. But you just don't see, like, if you're taking on the guard or... No.
There's a lot of ways to mitigate the -1 to hit.
Yeah.
It's what I think, as I say.
Right then, so we've got the standard, I think this is this one here, and then we've got these ones here. So, 3s. This is against him. So, all 4 hit. 5s. 3 got through, -1. That's a dead orc. So, I would have more 5s, but so those 8 can go to sleep. So I nominated them. So the only thing I nominated was the Onslaught Gatling Cannon, and yeah, that's it. So Onslaught Gatling Cannon against these boys, and my heavy bolt against your knobs. So that's 12 of 12. It's a very large round because it's the which one's got the ridiculous one? The Reaper, isn't it? Which is cheaper than the Executioner. It's got like 40 shots if you get it close enough.
Yeah, I think they're getting a bit ridiculous for the amount of
shooting
power some guns, some things have.
Yeah. Right. So this is this guy. Those guys. They got a force field, fortunately, so they do get a save. This is going to be 3s. Okay, so 8 of those. So this is going to be 3s. Of course, Forge is a strength 6.
Okay.
So 3s. And you've got 5 saves to make, my friend.
5 saves. 5. Look at that. And a 6. Come on. Nah. So 1 dies.
1 dies. That was very good. Right. We've got heavy bolter fire then against your final knob. I'm firing my bolter at your knob.
Possible. Yeah.
3s. Oh, no. 4s. May the force be with me. Yay! Puns apparently work. So that's -1 to damage.
Okay, so
this is against this final dude.
saves a 3.
Yup.
He takes 2 wounds. He's got 1 wound left.
Damn it! Well, he's got to do a test as well.
We'll have to do attrition at the end of this battle round.
Yep. Right. Do I have anything else to fire? I think that's it. So I've nominated everything from him. They shot the shot. Right. I think. Well, it's getting towards the end of the game now, so we should have less stuff on the board. That's the idea. So it's a bit of charging. So I think I'm probably going to do. Well, there's only one charge I can make. I'm going to try. Yeah. So I'm going to see. I'm going to do some measuring and charge these guys. Right. Back in a moment. Sorry everyone, so we did some charging and I've just attacked, so oh my god, I actually charged the Orks. So my lieutenant's just taken 4 wounds, 3 wounds?
4 wounds.
4 wounds on Beast Dagger, so we're doing some 6-up saves.
Nope, that's 4 dead.
4 dead, so the lieutenant managed to...
Just the boss knob left.
Yep. I'm going to leave that to my sergeant. I reckon my sergeant can polish him off. So 2,
With his front hammer, yeah.
3 being a sergeant, 4 for the charge, and that is it because he doesn't get an extra one because he has a thunder hammer. So thunder hammer against the orc, so that's going to be 3s. That's finally all of them hit. Lovely. Wounding on 3s.
On top of 5 your strength.
8.
Oh yes, that's
3s. 2 get 3. Minus. So this is going to be your 6s.
Nope.
He's gone. Okay, so now this is the bit where I need to learn. So we're gonna have a bit of a chat because I don't want people. Essentially, we're gonna chat about consolidation and how far forward I can move.
Or where towards the nearest enemy unit.
Right, there you go then. So am I going to do that? It's going to give the Orks charging, but that's the whole point. They still get right. So I'm going to do some consolidation and see what I can do. Right, that is the end of the entire turn 3, so that's the end of mine. So I believe it's command phase. You have to hold on to these ones. So yes. Yeah, I'm just going to add up some tiles. Right, we'll be back for Orc turn 4. Well, battle round 4. Right, we've got some movement in. So we had you guys just moved up.
They've just moved.
He's just moved. Everybody's just moved. So there's been no advancing. I don't because we're going to be charging. So we're doing a psychic thing. So this is to win him 15 victory points. So he needs to either get Snake Eyes on this one. Oh, have you got your command point back for your? Yeah, yeah, cool.
Right,
so Snake Eyes. Come on, Snake Eyes.
So we're doing our psychic ritual.
Yep. No, he's fine. So that's another 15 victory points at the end of the match. Very good.
Points.
Okay, well, we've got the board down here, so we'll just do quick. Right, we'll do that, and you're going to do some shooting.
Let me just check that I can do my second psychic power.
So he's got his full 15 there. We'll figure that in a second. Okay, so we've got the psychic power.
And then we're going to do...
Oh, hang on, is it at the end of my phase? Do I have an opportunity to kill your psychic wall? Is it literally... Well, we'll read that. We'll find out. I don't know if he's basically away in the middle there, over there. So if in my phase, if I shoot him off, he might not complete it. We'll find out.
I think it's during this.
Well, I'll
check it.
I think you have got it, but I'll double check because I want to see if I can try and scalpel some rules.
And we're going to put these guys. We're going to put warp half on them so they get an additional attack.
Okay. Which
fails. That's been kind of consistent with him. He hasn't been able to pass a second cycle.
Well, he did. He got you 15 victory points.
Yeah, he's done his job though.
Yeah, that's all you need. Right then, shooting.
Okay, so we're going to do our big mech here. He's going to shoot his custom Mega Blaster into your Intercessors.
Yep.
Assault Intercessors. So
yep.
D3 + 1. So that's 2 shots. Hitting on 5s.
So we're in light cover on this one.
No hits.
No hits. Okay. So that's you guy. Does the Shaman have anything to do? Oh no, he's doing some. No, he's not doing anything. He can still shoot if he's got anything.
Well, he hasn't got a shoot weapon.
Cool.
Psychic powers.
Has Boss got anything?
He will, but I'm just going to check the range on these guys. So we're going to do our Shooter Boys into your Hell Blasters.
Yep, sure.
So the Boss Knob's going to unleash a rocket into them. So D3 shots, 3 shots, awesome.
Hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 5s. So 2 hits.
Nice.
And strength 8, so 2s.
Nice.
Yep, so 2 wounds, -2.
At 5.
3 damage.
So 1 save. So 3 damage, so 3 strokes of 6. So I need to save 2 of these. Nope, that's 1 dead. Was it Hellblaster?
Yeah.
Yep, cool. 1 dead of those, okay.
Big shooters, they're in half range, so they get their full Dakar.
Yep.
15 shots, hitting on 5s, and we have
2
hits.
2 hits.
Right, 3s to wounds. 1 wound.
1 wound.
No AP, so 3 up.
Hellblaster. That doesn't matter. Wherever it was, they saved it. So that's this.
And then we're doing the shooters.
Yes.
Just need to double check what
Yeah,
the
sure.
backer is on these. So shooters. Backer 3. Okay, so that's 3 shots from him, and the rest are 2s. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 43.
Yep.
So
Is it against the Hellblasters?
Yep.
Yep. You're going to try and finish them off. They've done their job. They killed a lot of people today.
So 22 here so far. So hit on 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep. Winning on.
I'm doing the other hits too.
Alright.
So that's 2 rolls to the hit. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11 hits all here?
Yep. 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
Okay.
So these are wounded on 4s.
Yep. 4 versus 4.
So 4 to wound. Any 6s become AP1.
Yep.
So there's
1
1,
and 2.
2 that are AP1.
They're rending.
And the others
What have you got?
are normal. So
How many you got there?
we've got 2 at 4+.
2 at 4
the
plus?
The others at 3.
So these are the 4+ ones. Both safe. And how many of them?
4 at 3+.
4 at 3+. So 4's at 3+. 3 get through. So 3 shrugs of 6. And so that's 1 dead with 1 left. Okay, cool.
Okay. Then we're going to do the bubble chopper at the heavy intercessors.
Yeah, sure.
So we've only got 1 left, so we're going to see what mode it shoots at.
Yo.
So it is at.
That's the medium. So 8 to. You get D6, 8.
D6 shots at strength 8. Minus
I'm starting
3.
to. Even I remember these now.
So D6 shots. So 1 shot.
Oh. You gonna repay that? 2. Oh.
There we go.
You got no ammo points left. 1, 2.
2
left, right.
So
1 miss.
1
1
hits. Strength 8.
3s, yep. Minus.
Minus 3, 3 damage.
Minus 3, so 6 up. Nope. And 3 6 shrugs. And that's 1 dead.
Heavy intercessor.
Yeah, that's it.
And we're going to do a tractor cannon on one of them.
From over there.
Yeah.
Can you see him? I don't think they can see him.
Okay, well we'll just tractor cannon one of these guys then.
Yeah, sure.
So 1 shot.
Yeah, they can definitely see him.
Hits. Strength 8.
2
Wounds.
is
Minus 2.
only minus 2. So 5s. Dead.
D3 plus 3.
1 dead marine.
Gets lifted up and flung away somewhere.
I would think he's on the building, so you basically got put through one of these grates.
There's some power armor, he'd probably survive that.
Well, the metal might buckle and blister him. Right, what have you got?
Right,
So,
okay,
fired.
Big shooter from our war boss.
Yep.
Squid guided one. Hit on
4s. Oh.
Yeah, one. It's still Orks.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's my throws.
Wounds.
Oh, who are you going against?
Get the assault intercessors.
Oh, okay. What have we got? Minus 2.
No, just normal arm save.
Okay.
Nothing flash.
No. Oh, I'm in light cover, so yeah, that's fine.
Okay, and then we've got the boys over here with their sluggers.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13.
against who?
The heavy intercessors.
Okay.
4, 8, 12, and 13. 5s.
Yep.
And 5s.
Nothing.
Nothing.
No. Okay.
So, combat.
Yes. What
Charges, I should say.
do you want to do?
So, we are going to, first of all, do a charge with the big mech.
Yeah.
And
Fine.
he's going to...
Charge captain.
No, match your relevant. Well, just do this. War boss charges your captain.
Yep. So 2. You're obviously going to get. Oh, just about. There you go.
Okay. The big mech is going to charge your intercessors.
Ooh.
6.
Can't go through his mates.
But
He
no,
doesn't make, I don't think he makes it. Oh, you got to re-roll though. There you go. Now he's in. Yeah.
Okay. Right, the
Orks.
The boys, they're going to charge your Hellblasters.
These ones, yeah?
Yep.
Do the ones at the back get the same amount of distance?
Yeah.
No, because obviously
it's all one unit.
But you're moving forward, aren't you?
You're still moving more forward, yeah. And we're going to re-roll that because here we go.
Oh, 7.
No.
No, he's not in. Hey, I get another shot of my Hellblasters.
Okay, and then...
the 5. 4.
Right, the boys here...
Yeah.
They're going to charge... Now, we're going to have the Painboy charge first.
Okay.
Into the heavy Intercessors.
Yeah, sure.
So
He's in.
Boy is easily in.
He's in.
Okay, and then the rest of the boys are going to charge with heavy Intercessors.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's in. Okay. Alright, so I've got 2 battle lines, fortunately. So you can only attack my heavy Intercessors, but my Eradicators can get in there, son. Oops, sorry, I'm just getting arm here. There you go. So we've got boys in. So I think that's everybody in. So over to you, my friend. I've only got 1 command point, so even if I wanted to, there's no way I can interrupt.
Okay, so let's just go to the best bit, which is going to be my war boss.
Yes, okay. So war boss versus war boss, yeah? Well, war boss versus warlord.
Okay, so
Right, I'm going to bring up my chapter. Because I think my guy's got a few. Well, actually, I don't think I've got too many perks in mine. Oh, that's my YouTube. Right, so who have I got? So the Iron Fire was probably actually a bit better in combat, but we'll find out. Oh, I did have the Vox Esperum. Okay, Rights of Battle, reroll ones, Master Code. Yeah, so it's just standard captain stuff for me.
okay, so
But what I will do before combat is spend my last command point on my boss. So my last command point is going to go to the 5-up shrug. Sorry, 4-up shrug. So in this battle, yeah, any wounds inflicted by my captain, she can roll and get rid of them on 4s.
okie dokie. So my war boss is charging in. He's got 5 attacks, then gets +1 for war. Because he is a Orc infantry.
Yep, so 6.
So 6 attacks.
Hitting on 2s.
So he's hitting on 2s.
No rerolls?
Nope.
Doesn't need to.
So
All hits.
all hits, and he is strength 12.
So
2s.
yeah. Even with toughness 5.
Any 6s is a mortal wound in addition to the damage from the weapon.
Any 1s means anything bad for you?
No.
Ah, none of those. None like your.
Any 6s causes a mortal wound.
Oh, it's because your big axe, isn't it?
Right, Ed Boffer's kill chopper.
That's it.
So
No 6s, good.
So that is
2 misses.
So
good.
4 wounds.
4 wounds, okay.
At -3.
So that's going to go to my Iron Halo save. So 4 Iron Halo saves.
And then damage 2.
So we're looking at 4s. That's better. So only 1 damage gets through. So it's 2 damage apiece, and it's 4. I've got 4 up shrugs. Oh, so 2 wounds go through. Okay, so it's time. Well, no, it's your turn. You're still charging. So
yep,
2 or so. What's my Gravis captain got? She gets. Come on. There's everybody. See what we're looking at. So there's a million books and pages open to things. So she starts with 7 wounds. So was that 2?
Yep.
So she's down to 5. That's really good for Gravis.
Okay. And then my big mech is going to attack with his Power Claw against your Assault Intercessors. So
yes.
usually he'd be at -1 to hit, but because of the War Boss...
He adds 1.
I know it's only on core, so he won't actually.
Oh, right,
so,
yeah.
So he's hitting on 4s.
Yeah, because it's unwieldy, I think they call that, don't they?
Yeah, so additional attack though for the Power Claw. So hitting on 4s. So 3 hits.
Oh, yeah, 3 hits.
Strength 10.
Oh, so for 2s. Oh, there's a 1 though.
So 2 wounds.
At
minus the Power Claws. -3.
So 6s.
And 2 damage.
6s. 1 save and 2 6s to save. The poor bugger. Nah, it's 1 dead Intercessor. Let's see. I'm gonna plink you off. Well, these are all in. He's now completely out of weight, so you're dead. Yeah, take you. Okay.
Right,
these guys.
Right. So over here we're going to do the
So,
Painboy.
Right, I was gonna say because only you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got only 8 boys in contact and engagement range.
Okay, so
that's the problem with these big packs, because obviously now you've got to make them a lot wider. Because obviously if you want them all to hit, you've got to encompass people. But yeah, the people in the third line can't get a strike.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, it makes sense, because obviously you wouldn't reach, would you?
So the Painboy gets 4 hits.
What's he got?
He's got a power 4.
Okay.
So he will be...
So 4s he was hitting on.
Strength 10.
So 2s.
So that's 3 wounds at -3
so,
damage.
-3. So how many was it? 4 wounds.
So 3 wounds.
3 wounds, and
-3.
so this is going to be my 5 up save from the Iron Father. So 5s. 1. So 2 get through. And how much is it damage?
2 damage.
2 damage a piece. So first, oh, we can't kill them anyway. So first one, no, he's down to 1 wound and he's dead. I'm going to take the one from, actually, if I, oh, because he attacked. So at this point in time, I can actually deny this orc an attack. Oh no, I can't because he's still through there. So there's no way I can be fancy at this point in time. So just take it from here. It's great.
So now we're going to do the boss knob from the boys.
Yep, sure.
So he has got 4 attacks because of war with his big chopper. So he is hitting you on 3s, and he will be. Big chopper is +2 strength 7.
He's that one.
So
they've been waiting to fight all day. Oh.
So 2 hits, 3s to wound you. So 1 wound at -1, 2 damage.
So -1, so that's still that's next to a 4. There, save. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You've got 7 boys in range.
7 times
3,
so 7, 14,
21. 21 yeah, so 21's at 3s, then 5s.
So 5.
We're learning this, we're getting this better for people. I hope the camera shot's alright for everyone. I'm trying not to wander and like linger on this box. It's a bit boring to step. As much as it's a lovely bit of grain, but no, we'd rather see what's on here because we actually paint our ones. Right, we've got 3s.
So hit on 3s. And strength 4, 5 to wound you.
Yeah. Nope.
1 to get away. So there is
Nothing.
1 wound.
Oh, 1 wound.
At -1.
Oh, good. So 4s. Get safe. Right then, is that everybody fought? You've charged. Everyone who's charged has fought, haven't they?
Yes.
Okay, let's try to smack that. So I can't consolidate. I can move in, but my unit that's not engaged certainly can't move in.
Well, they're not going to get engagement range.
Yeah, no problem.
Because of the size of the base of your
that's
heavy interceptor.
no, that's true. Actually, they'd have to be there if they wanted to, because it has to be within a ½ inch. No, it has to be within a ½ inch of the model, so they can actually fight. So it's basically if you're in a half.
That's within your own unit, though.
No, it's basically units behind. I don't know. We're going to have a quick look at the book and just determine if a second unit who's directly behind them can fight, because is that considered to be in engagement range? We'll find out. So we just find out that even if they're even half an inch away, it has to be part of the same unit. So no, the Eradicators can just only watch as the Orks hopefully get pulverized. So they were charged, so each standard one gets 4. And then Sarge gets 5. So I've only got 3 left. So hitting on 3s. And I'm no rerolls. No rerolls because the Eradicator's got the rerolls for hits. All but 2. That's pretty good. So winning on 5s. It's a shame that the arm doesn't make him stronger. 1, 2, and they're still on tactical doctrine, so you don't have to worry about any of these being minus. So you've got 3 saves there, my friend.
So 3 saves are 6.
Yep.
Rolled by 6. So 6s. Followed by 6. That's a 2.
2 dead normal boys. That is everyone I can do from here. So we're going to go straight to the captain now. The game most in play. So I believe captain, because he was charged, she gets 6. 6-1. So what's the toughness of your knob? Your boss, sorry.
He's a war boss, not a knob.
Well, he was originally a knob at some
point. He would have been at some point, but it's not. It's the boss. So he is toughness 6.
6. So it's going to be my power fist, I think. So then.
And also bear in mind his war rate are the snails. You got -1 to wound him.
Yeah, it's going to be that. So we're going to do 6. So we're going to do 6 attacks. So is it? This is unwieldy. So firstly, I'm hitting on 3s. 4, and then it's wounding on 3s, but now it's 4s. Okay. So 2 wounds. 1 wound gets through.
1 wound.
1 wound.
At minus...
2. It's 2 to... minus 3, 2. Sorry. It's a power fist.
Okay, so minus 3, so 5.
Custom force field, 5.
Well, no. Custom force field only works for shooting, for range combats, but because he's got the new invulnerable save for War Boss, it's been dead hard.
Yeah, that's the one.
It's still invulnerable.
So you've got...
But he's got mega armor. So
that's weird, so you can't just combine that. That's annoying.
So 5 up. Oh, he takes
2 wounds.
2 wounds. So he's lost 2 wounds. He's now down to, I want to say 5.
So that's annoying. So I can't use my lieutenant then.
Nope.
Because lieutenant is not part of the unit. Right, while you're doing that, I'm going to sort my assault intercessors out. So it looks like I can get 3. And Sarge isn't there.
My War Boss has got 5 wounds left.
So I've got 3 assaults. So they get 2 standard. They got... So basically 4... I think I've got 16 attacks. 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, sorry, I've got 5 because these 2. So Sarge is not out the way. He can't do anything. So I've got 5 attacks. So a standard assault. So this is their first time fighting in close combat. Let's see if we can have some luck with them. So it's 16 shots. I've got 5 times 4. Oh, that's 20. So we're hitting on 3s. This is against your Mega Knob.
Mega.
Yeah.
Big Mech.
Yeah, that's it. Big Mech. Big Mac.
Big Mech and Mega Armor.
Okay, so 3s, because I don't think there's anything weird. And I'm re-rolling the 1s, and it's my Hellblast has got the re-rolls of that, so no 2, so one of those goes. What was that? Re-rolling the 1s. Let's go around. Okay, so everybody gets that. So winning on 5s.
Yep, this is toughness 5.
Yeah, but we will be minus 1. I think that's what they're trying to sort of, because we hit you really hard. I think that's the problem. It's like we wound you just as easy, so it does help. I think for Orc players. So 5s then. That's enough.
How many?
I've got looks like 6 there. 7. 7.
Because your stance is changed to -1, but my
Your
best armor that Teeth can buy makes me a 1-up armor save, so I'm still at 2.
Still at 2, so I'm looking for 1. Jesus. Well, they're designed for anti-vehicle stuff, aren't they? So they're absolutely fine. All those things just chomp off them.
Here's the Big Mech. You should have fancy songs.
Done. Right, that is it. That is the end of the fight phase. So that's the end of Orc phase. We're going to do some pass, and we're going to speed up a little bit because time is a ticking. Right, back. Final phase. No, my turn 4. My turn 4. Right, back in a bit. Today, we're on turn 4 of Space Marines. So we've had the Predator move up. We've had the Hellblast move up. All these guys are still staying locked in combat. The heavy intercessors have fallen out, so the obliterators can obliterate those. Eradicators, sorry. And the Iron Fibers moving on point. So I've got some more victory points. So there's no psychic shenanigans. I'm giving the +1 to hit to my multi-melts. Obviously, and that was the command phase. Obviously, the chapter master is going to give it to the heavy intercessors. The assault intercessors this time, because they're not near our plasma guys. So for the first thing, let's do some shooting. So we've got 4 multi-melt. Oh, I've got 4 storm bolters going into your boys. Firstly.
Okay. So did you have anyone leave combat?
Leave combat. Yes, fall back.
Okay, so I'm going to spend a command point there to do cutting down.
Yes, you're going to try and hit me down.
So.
Okay.
So roll 1d6 for each model from your army that is within engagement range of that enemy unit. For each
from that unit
of 6, that enemy unit suffers a mortal wound.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
so
8.
8.
You got 8.
So
you got 8.
So I'm spending 1 command point to roll 8 die.
And you're going mortal wounds.
6s become a mortal wound on your intercessors.
I can shrug them though. So you got one mortal wound. Can I pay your 6 back? No. So they're down to 1 wound. But that was the end of my movement phase. So now it's the end of my movement phase. Doesn't that just grind your grapes? So my apothecary was next to it, so he managed to scrub off that wound that guy just suffered, and he also managed to resurrect the dead. It's quite good. That's all right. No, you've got to spend these command points, haven't we? Right. Heavy bolter, storm bolter into your lads there, boys. It's hitting on 3s, 2 hits, wounding on 5s. 1 wound at. So we are in assault. Are we in assault now? Yeah, we're in assault. We're in assault mode. Yeah. So this is going to be just dash.
Nope.
1 down. So 4 las cannons into the top bubble chucker, wherever it is there.
Bubble chucker.
Yep. Oh, that one there.
Oh, tractor cannon.
Tractor cannon, sorry. Oh, I'm running out of charge on my phone. So that is 3 hits. Wound.
It's 5.
It's 5, so 3s. 2 and minus. So,
No, not in armor.
so 2d6 damage. Dead. 10. Right, my phone's running back, so let's do the second one. So obviously I'm going to nominate more stuff, but I'm just for the time being going to nominate just the las cannon just to go to that while we're on a roll. Actually, no, let's keep over here. So yes, absolutely right. So 9 plasma shots against your boys. Can I count? Nope. No, I can't. I am in range of the captain because he's got the Vox Expert, but I'm not in range of the thing. So I'm re-rolling 1s for the hits. Doesn't know how to do that, so that's all hits. Wounding on 3s. All but 1, and that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8 dead orcs, please.
3.
Well, those hell blasts are bloody worth the money, aren't they? Okay, we're going to do the, let's do these guys into, so we've got the heavy intercessors into your orcs, so that's going to be 3 apiece, then the heavy bolters still got, have I still got my heavy bolter? Yeah, I've still got my heavy bolter, so, so 3 of those, these are going to be hitting on 3s, no rerolls, because my multi-melters have got the +1 to hit, this is going to be wounding on 4s, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that is dash. So you do get 4 t-shirt saves on your lads down here.
Okay, so how many 4?
4. So 4 6s, and you got your med save as well, haven't you?
Yeah. Which saves 2.
Hey. Right, can you possibly? I'm having to stay. I'm now attached to the charger, so I'm stuck in here now. So we're going to obviously. Use the rest of the melters against the rest of the boys. So I'm going to nominate. We've got any characters in there? We have. Well,
Yeah.
Painboy, but he's got lookout, sir, hasn't he? So I've got to wipe out the entire squad before I do anything. So then we'll do that. So can just 8 dice, old boy. Sorry, the poor old camera is taking a beating today. So we're going to obviously do a total annihilation. So this is going to be 2, 4. So that is the melter rifles, and then we've got the multi-melter, and this will just be a ridiculous amount of damage. Okay, melter rifle. So hitting on 2s. Okay, so that's 4 hits. That's 8 so 8 to 3, 5. So 3s. 1 and so -4, so this is going to be so it's going to be 5 on one of them, 3 on another one, and 4 on another one. Do you want to do those?
I'm not going to roll for.
So 3. That's 3 dead orcs.
3 dead orcs.
That's 3 dead cooked orcs, and we've got the multi-melter coming in at them now. So hitting on 2s, 2 hits, 2 1s. I haven't got any spare command points. Oh, I have got a spare command point. Oh, well, I'll use it for the end. So wounds, wounds 1. I guess that's another dead one. So that's another dead one there. Okay, that's those then. How many have I got left?
2, 4, 6, 7.
Okay, so can I take the bolt pistol from the apothecary? Hits 5s. Wait, it's either a 5 or a 6.
Yeah, so
dash. No, -1.
Still gets.
So yeah, still gets his pain one. Yeah, it's another one. Well done, Chief. Chief Apothecary does that. So we've got he's got his. Now I think I can shoot my bolt pistol and shoot my forge bolter with my tech marine, can't I? Because he doesn't consider moving. He did move though, so this is going to be 3s on the heavy bolter. So 2 hits, 5 versus 5. So this is 4s. 2 wounds at -1. So that's you get it's 2 apiece though for this one. Yeah. Oh, that's -2. So yeah. So first one.
Ooh,
oh, he's alive. Well done. Doc managed to just pump him full of steroids there. So we've got a bolt pistol from the Forged Father again. So he misses with that. Right now, I think that's everybody over there who's got weaponry. Apart from my huge ass tank then. So we'll do the, what we'll do is that we're going to shoot. I'm going to take a second to have a quick think. Okay, so I've done all the shots. So we're going to do 2 shots into here. So hitting on 2s. That's the first time I didn't roll a 1 with hits. So wounds on, that's 12.
Toughness 5.
So that's 2s. Yeah, 2 points. And minus ridiculous. So it's D3 plus 6.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, it's gone. Cool. That's another one for that. Fantastic. It's him off the spot. Brilliant. So we've got some onslaught Gatling cannon that's going into the boys, which are over there. So this is going to be 6. That's going to be those. Do they have some sort of force field?
Nope. No, because I remember my stratagem burns it out.
Oh yeah, of course. Right then. So hitting on 3s this time. Quite a lot. That's all right. So 6s. So this is going to be 3s. And this is -1, so that's killing 6 orcs.
Okay.
So I've got 3 more. I've got heavy bolters. That's going into those boys. Because I said I'm going to do a lot of medium stuff into those guys, and then the small arms are going into them. So that's I've got an Icarus cannon to go for that as well. So this is heavy bolters. Wings on 4s. Oh, all the 4s. So that's 3 more dead orcs, please. And then Icarus against them. 1 hit. Misses. Okay, and then we've got, so I've got essentially the Iron Hail Stubbers. So let's do the 4 that don't require a minus to hit. So this is 3s. 3 of those. 4 against 5, so 5s. 3 of those at -1. That's 3 dead orcs. Oh, that's over here. Sorry, we're on the small arm stuff now.
The boys, okay.
Yeah, they're all right at the moment. Yeah, all the small arms into them. So this is the 8, but this has got a minus to hit. So this is going to be 4s because it's the Icarus one. So I need 3 of those. Again, this is going to be 5s. 1 of those at minus. So that's another dead orc. Frag Storm Grenade Launcher. 1 of those. There's nothing. There's only 1 left, so I've got to roll for that. He gets 4 shots. Hits on 3s. And
Toughness 5.
Toughness 5. Where are these earlier?
Minus.
It is a dash, so you do get a t-shirt save.
So 3 saves 6. Nope.
And
by...
the 6 upside.
Nope.
Okay. That is it. So that is them. Okay, so he's fired, they fired, everybody's fired. Now let's do some charging. Back in a second, everybody. On the final stages, we're pretty much going to call it after this turn. We'll see what the next turn we'll guesstimate, because people need to get home. Right then, so no, Games Workshop games, especially this large, take a long time. So we're going to use my Iron Father, because I actually fight with him in hand-to-hand combat. So he gets 5 as standard, 6, he's ballistic skills 2, but weapon skills 3, so hitting on 3s. It's 4 of those. Strength 7 versus toughness 5.
Yeah.
So 3. And that's all 3 of those at minus something. It's like called Harrow Hand.
I'm not going to get this.
Minus 2.
Yeah, I've only got 6 up on 6. How many wounds was that?
So 8 wounds. You chew through.
So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8.
How many wounds has he got?
Well, he's only got 5.
So he's good. You've got to make 3 of these. No, 4 of these.
6. No.
You're dead. That's dead. So we're going to consolidate. So we're just going to move forward slightly.
Yeah, it has to be towards the nearest any unit.
That's that way. That's cure. Right then, we've got these guys to charge. So we've got 3 for standard Space Marine, 3 for that one, and then 4 for Sarge. Even though Sarge can't carry a special weapon, he at least gets to poke his fingers in the eye of an orc once. I don't think I can attack all of them, fortunately, but I don't think they can attack. You haven't got too many attacking me. Right. Anyway, 3s. I didn't do the re-rolls on these guys, did I? No, it was the Assault Intercessors doing the re-rolls for hits. Then it's 5s. 2 at -1. Because we're in attack. So apparently I've now put blades on my fists. That's everybody is charged. So it is your turn now. So you've got 1, 2, 3 units to fight with.
So we are going to go with the War Boss.
Yeah, first up.
So
oh no, we take turns now, don't we? Because it goes after this. So I get to have a go. Right, gotcha. Yeah, so you get to choose first.
So the War Boss going to attack your captain.
Yep, makes sense. I'll probably smack you back.
Yep. And then 2s. Okay, so that is 4 at -3.
4 up saves.
And these are 2 damage each.
2 damage each, so I've got to do some shrugging. So these, I think, I've got 5 wounds left, so I've got to make 2 of these. And I don't. That is 1 dead captain. Kasplat. But that does put my lieutenant now in engagement range. Sort of. So, my turn now. So I'm going to be using my Assault Intercessors to split my attacks between... I don't think I am engaged with... No, I'm not even engaged with the War Boss. Okay. So I'm going to just attack. So we don't get any, but I think I've got the Honor Vehement. No, I haven't got the Honor Vehement. So we've got to pile in. So give me 2 seconds and we'll... Okay, so we've got we've got Assault Intercessors against essentially the HQ. So we've got the Sergeant versus the War Boss first. So we've got, we're going to be hitting on 4s because it's unwieldy. So it's 3 hits with the Thunder Hammer. Wounding on 3s because he's toughness 5 still.
Well, no,
oh,
toughness 6.
Toughness 6, but you got a +1 because you got the so it's got the wounding. So 4s. That's all right. I've got those. So -2. So 3. So you got to do your 5 ups.
-2, is it?
Yeah. No. Minus. Yeah.
So I'm saving on 4+.
Oh, okay.
So 4s. So he takes.
That is 6.
6. Yep, he's gone down.
Yay! I can now put a weird cow skull on my wall.
However, I am going to also spend my last command points to do
thrashing around disgusting orc thing.
Essentially, it is Orks is never beaten. So Orks is never beaten. So essentially, I use the stratagem to fight face when an Orks character model in the army has not already been selected to fight. The space is destroyed. Ah, okay, so.
Oh, he has selected to fight.
It's not already been selected.
So yeah, he's already fought. So you want me to do it?
If the select model's characteristics change, yeah. So I can't actually.
Bye, boss. Right, that's the rest of my intercessors against your rest of that big mech. So well done, Thunderhammer. So 1, 2, that's 4 I can see there. Mind you, remember last time everything just bounced off his armor. Well, this is -2 now at least. So so this is heavy intercessors, just the regular intercessors. So we've got 3s, huh?
So I only failed it by 1, so I could actually spend my command point to make an armor save. So I only failed it by 1, and I could have him on 1 wound still. No.
Take that command. Right, fair enough. So that is their hits. Wounds on 5. Oh, look at those 6s, lovely. I got 4 wounds through at -2.
I still get saves.
4, isn't it?
Well, I'm at
3.
I'm at 1 up.
Yeah, you still get 3. 3's up.
No, he takes a wound.
Takes 1, cool.
So he's got 3 wounds left.
That's the end of that then. I think that's all the end of that. So let's call the battle round and...
He's got attack back.
Oh, yes, he does. Oh, yes, he does. Sorry.
So the big mech against your intercessors, 2 hits, 1 hit, I mean. 2s, wounds, -2. 2 damage.
2 damage, 1 dead.
And then we'll call it that. Right, so.
Oh, you definitely want to finish off.
Right, so my boys down here. So we've got the boss knob. So he's got 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s.
2.
Wounded on 3s. Strip 5. So 1 wound, no AP.
Yep, save.
Okay, and then last attacks from the shooter boys.
Yep, just regular. Still get an extra plus attack because you're still in your war.
Don't. Oh yeah, I do.
Oh no, you're not in that place anymore.
No, I'm not in that.
No, you're not in. So what's these? 4s.
4s. So
3 of those. Dash. So 3 ups. Yeah, all saved. Okay, that is it. Okay, we're gonna have a quick add up, and we're back in a second. So here we are, people. Here we go. Like everybody said, the Orks did take the game. So nice 12 points distinction. So let's have a look at the ultimate price. So basically, primaries you can only score 45. So he decided to not obviously score it in his last one. He didn't get in the first one because he couldn't. I only managed to get a feeble 35, but I knew that because I basically kept myself stuck down here. What else we got? So green side was basically keeping Orks 11 plus models in a unit. So you had that for that, but we never got it. You never got it back here.
Quarters.
So we never got that one. So we did get that for the majority, but then he started losing troops towards the end. While we thought we were staying, we only scored 1 because what was the one at side?
So we had the mega knobs and the 2 big unit of boys. because you destroyed the bit Mega Knobs and the Slugger Boys, but the Shooter Boys
Boys were still going. So if I managed to get it, I would have clipped, but still wouldn't have done anything. And Psychic, now this is the one I really, because I actually noted it to myself. It's basically if you take out the Weirdboy, I could have saved myself 15 victory points, but he was surrounded with so many Orks, I just couldn't get him. He just kept throwing boy after boy in front of him to protect himself. So that gave him a nice happy 8. On the 10 points is for those who do paint their models. So if you think that painting models is kind of like for everybody else, just remember there's people like me out there who will be looking for that 10 extra points. So don't, get yourself battle ready, guys. So that was the Orks. That was a nice win for them. So let's see how I let myself down. Now, I didn't really let myself down in the primary because I knew it wasn't really going to happen, but I could have been, like Nick says, be a bit more aggressive, and I could have possibly added some points there. So I could have maybe made up to 45, which would at least put me a damn sight closer to that. And then, yeah, nothing on my engage or fronts, not a damn thing, because you had to be in 3/4 of that, and I didn't get past the halfway line. If you see the objective markers there, you had to get past those. So that was going to be an impossibility. Well, not impossible, but I certainly wasn't prepared to do it. Certainly my Thimmer ranks I did amazing. So I did 122 damage in the tie. So it pointed out to 12 points. So it's I wish it wasn't divided by 10. I wish it was divided by 5 or something. But oh well, that'd be ridiculous.
But then you're maxing out to 15, so that's out.
That's absolutely true. So this is obviously designed for anti-swarm armies, which I would definitely qualify a Ork army as a swarm army, even though they wouldn't consider themselves a swarm. Bring it down. I did really well on that. I took down every single last tank, so there's no
anything with vehicle keyword.
Yeah, vehicle keyword. So I actually went excess. So technically speaking, I might have even won it, but you are tapped out at 15. So that's where I got to. And obviously engaging all fronts, I did nothing. So next time, try and think of something which is going to be a little bit more synergy with the other two. But yeah, it was a great game. I enjoyed that. I still got some troops on table, but at the end of the day, we did. Yeah, obviously we didn't do turn 5, but we just sort of estimated what would have happened, and yeah, there's no way I could have even possibly got that back. So
yeah, I mean, like I said, I think the idea is you sat at the back for too long.
I generally do that.
You need to kind of try and break out a little bit more. I mean, especially with you had quite a heavy presence on this side. You could easily smash through the flank there if you kind of engaged with it a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got plenty of the tools. I mean, the assault intercessors could have definitely broke out a little bit more early.
I don't think the aggressors even fired a shot.
No, that's my kind of.
Yeah, you basically deleted those ones. So even with my the 5+ save, everyone saw my roll into that. I literally just rolled 1s and 2s. So I've got to. I know that's nothing to really go by, but yeah, it's something for me to consider that I can't rely on a small amount of hand dice, because chances are I will not get the rolls. But ultimately, a very good game. It was a big game. We didn't make it to a turn 5 because it's getting quite late in the day. But ultimately, I'm fine with the result, and I'm sure you are as well, because that was your win. Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Nick. I hope everybody enjoyed the game. I hope anyone learned something. And if you did notice that you didn't like or just generally upset by, leave a comment, because it's quite funny to read your rant. No, rant and call me all names. I love it when people are mean to me. It's funny. Right, take it easy, everyone. Happy painting, happy hobbying, and have a great, where are we? Wednesday. Have a great rest of your week. Take care, everyone.